welcome to session 3 of the Hellsing Tower. Thank you for being here, and also big thanks to my players for also all making it. No vacations happen and life and all that, so it's been great. We are on schedule to keep going through the month of June, but we will be taking a break in July as a streaming and D&D group here. This is session 3 of the Hellsing Tower, and we're going to jump right into it. A little bit of recap. Last session, we got to see the other 3 sides of the classes. So that was the Potions class with Higglesworth. We got to see Defense Against Creatures with Rictus, and then we also got to see the History with Drust. So got to kind of squeeze all those in. As a DM, I recognize that how long we run our sessions here, that pushing in 3 classes gives no maneuverability for you guys to explore the rest of the wonderful Hellsing Tower. And so we're cutting down to 2 classrooms going forward, which should allow more breathing room for you guys to decide if, oh, hey, tonight I'm going to go to the Forbidden Forest, or hey, I want to go visit the shoreline during the sections of a game that allows you to.
I want to try my bird dance in order to get genocide.
Yeah, or if you need to razz up.
Or me going to the roof.
You ever seen like the birds that like?
Yeah. Archer walks in and he does like this.
Yeah,
and
he
I'm
was
like,
talking
what
about
are you doing?
practicing my bird dance.
Yeah.
And so last session we got to experience some more potion making. Some of our players got to walk away with potions. 1 potion was immediately used by Burgi, and its effect didn't last as long for Burgi to get out to the oceanscape. At the end of the session, last session, you guys saw, I don't remember which, I think it was 3 of you. And I think only Burgi knows the culprit that actually walked out of the Hellsing Tower at midnight, which was a cloaked figure. They left and kind of disappeared. And the only one that got sight of their face was Burgi. This mysterious figure was Jinsetta, leaving out. Last session, rules were kind of discussed, how it's an implied bedtime around 10ish. You guys can be out after that, just don't get caught, you know. Rules are kind of loosey-goosey. Something else to bring up, just because we might have
Don't snitch on me, please. Don't snitch on me, please. We're supposed to be besties.
I thought it went a different way.
You're supposed
now.
So
you're supposed to be teaching me one thing, and I'm supposed to be teaching you the other.
Yeah. So another thing that we have to discuss before we jump right into it is the fact that D&D Beyond is bringing us a new class type. Now, we have one of our players discuss about using one of these classes. We're not going to use it right now in the playtesting era, but we might move on to using the new class, which is, I think it's called the Psionic, is it Warrior? Psionic.
Yeah.
And so, John might be switching his class mid-campaign once we get to the point where it is brought into digital. We're all too used to our digital ways to move to paper. John might make that decision, so you might see Princess, the character, swap to a psionic class here at some point. But if you haven't heard of the Scion class yet, go ahead and take a check out. You can sign up. You get the whole PDF of the written, how it goes for each level, the subclasses, and all that type of stuff. It is pretty neat. It is a little bit more combat oriented than ability social oriented, and so there's a balance there, as always with all the classes. With that, we're going to jump right in with the first roll of the night. Each house, whoever your highest rolling person is, please let me know what that roll is.
Oh, I got a 19.
For Drage?
For Drage, yeah.
I got 5.
18. Oh, close.
The highest roll.
Of each class, yeah.
Just a raw d20?
Princess name for House Drage.
Okay.
Which, as the class ambassador, I feel like is.
What? We get to go first again.
Not necessarily.
Like we did last
Well,
time.
I think it's just
She rolled a 19.
roll off. I don't know.
Yep,
Well,
D6
we have no clue what
for
we're
the
rolling
19s.
for.
Did any other class roll
This
higher?
is which house gets to wake up first. They're doing the roleplay
Yeah.
first.
Are we doing a D6?
Yeah.
Yep, D6.
Our house rolled a 19 too.
I hope you lose.
Akar, yeah.
Oh.
5, 6.
So Drage, then Akar.
You saw me.
What about Robin?
12.
Okay, so any other Robins roll?
Robin here rolled a 5, so
14.
Robin Rock.
We got an 19, 18.
Sweet. All right, so we're gonna start and transition right to House Drage. You guys are waking up in the morning. I don't think any of Drage saw anything with Jinsetta or was woken up.
Nope, because we didn't roll that high.
No clue.
Well,
I would have snitched on her anyways.
nice.
Me?
No, on Jinsetta.
Oh.
The link for the map was sent
Makes
to the group
sense.
chat. If somebody could get that to Hunter, that'd be great. Also,
Hunter.
yeah.
I'm not allowed Hunter's number, so somebody else has to do it.
Just keeping it going.
Klein walks over to you. So how did you like Rictus
I banned you.
last
Did you
week?
even think
Oh,
of my
Any
existence?
of the
He was
videos I sent
all
you?
muscles and no brain, unlike you. You've got it all, Klein.
You sure about that? I feel like he's pretty smart.
So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Knows how to defeat the creatures.
He works the beast. How smart could he be with a job like groundskeeper?
Oh no, the groundskeeper is Hubbard.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's.
Do you have anything?
Rick
What
just
does he
makes
do?
Hubbard
Really
catch
don't know if that's
creatures
gonna
for the
work,
class.
because it doesn't
Uh-huh.
show.
Yeah,
And Rictus, what does he teach? Oh, he
defense against creatures.
defense against creatures.
that works.
Oh.
It's
If your aspirations are to be a teacher, you know, there's better in life. Not just joking. This is Princess.
I can see that. I mean, we're all training to go out there and do something with our lives, and it's, you know,
Right. There's
Fight-
teachers,
fight
they're
against-
just, they're stuck
You
here.
might have to send it again now that we've
I
all had to
also was
re-sign
so
it.
scared, but I tried to be brave for you, clients.
sent it
I
to
know
you
you were
guys.
watching me
Oh, I don't.
particularly.
I
yeah.
can't get
I
it.
mean, it was interesting
have
to
it.
be on the sidelines and watch you. I've had some opportunity to face against some stuff, so it was pretty cool.
You were watching me.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
saw that little
so-
trick you did with some of the other classes. That's perfect.
Add a
Oh,
little, add a little
yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
The little princess thing.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Oh, I got it.
Well, how'd you,
Finally
Axel?
What?
You kind of sidelined all the classes last week.
Whoops.
I don't remember anything.
It seems appropriate for you, yeah.
I feel like I slept for weeks.
Slept for weeks.
Mm.
And Yuki,
Mm-hmm.
you calm down.
Mm-hmm.
You've calmed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. We can all make sure that House Drage wins. Frickin' House, I think Robin's ahead of us right now.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Not if I have anything to do
What did you?
about
What are
it.
you implying that I sides? What? I didn't.
As far as
You were on the sidelines with me
bit
last week.
hyper.
Just hanging.
We were watching Princess and Yuki do things.
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah. So.
You were gone.
Yeah, I was the first one out in the last class.
So.
And we're not first. That's
No,
we're
we're
second.
second.
We're second.
now. That feels so dirty.
wow.
Yeah.
Princess let that happen.
We need to
Princess
win.
did
I did my best.
didn't
Where-
take down the big one. Camp
where
got the big
were
one.
you?
Letting the best
Okay, I tried. I
the
fell
best.
asleep, y'all.
Ah,
I fell
Apparently-
asleep.
This one was
we didn't
sleeping on the
send
job.
the best.
I was doing
Hey, I
the
got
best.
hit by a spell. That's
I feel like I was
different.
on a beach
Don't
somewhere.
get
Like,
hit. Okay.
I'm assuming
I'm
you'll be
sorry.
ready for the classes today, right?
Yes, I think so. Who are we seeing today?
Esmeralda.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she is. She is. But she's a tiefling, you know,
Better go brush my teeth.
too red for my taste.
Right? Clyde, you're so funny.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Can I do like a charisma check to like charm this dude or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. Like, it's not insight. There's no like check for that. I feel like just charisma.
Are you trying to see his gauge interaction with you, like traction wise, or?
I'm trying to put the moves on it.
Okay.
What?
I feel like
Roll insight.
Funny.
Insight.
That is
Do you see what Klein Drage looks like?
Insight, that's a 15.
Can you see what he looks like?
You're so funny.
Thank you.
I mean,
You got a 15.
Yeah.
He's oblivious to everything that you're saying. He's focused on school and winning right now.
I do like
He's
how
kind of a
it's
jock.
insane.
He's interested in making sure House Drage is winning. If we're not winning, he's less interested in other things.
We
No,
I
just
know what I
like-
think he's allowed to try.
I can't do anything.
No, that's
Well,
what
you
I'm
don't know how to
saying.
do
Like,
grade
just
five yet.
princess know what he looks
No,
like.
'cause
Like,
this is- I don't use this.
Yeah,
for
okay,
this.
never mind. Never
I
mind.
don't
Okay.
use
unless that's not what he
Everything
Can
looks
you
like.
pass this down to call?
way easier.
Because I tried.
Alright, House Akar.
Will it work?
You gotta, I don't know.
Nope.
Right, Burgi doesn't fall asleep in their beds.
Well, I do. I thought.
No, you fell asleep on the couch.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You
I don't
did.
know, you're just like.
I slept walked in,
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Anarchy. Yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay. And this is not where I fell asleep.
Yes, it was.
No. I sleep in my bed.
Not always.
Yeah, sometimes you walk around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Usually in between
I'm
the
gonna get
scenes.
mushrooms today. Somebody's bringing me mushrooms.
Where did you go last night?
I just went out into the hall and then back.
Why?
He went out last night?
I thought we saw him go out.
Huh?
My friend's bringing me mushrooms.
Who's bringing you mushrooms?
My friend.
Which friend?
What's her name?
I think truly.
Jinsetta.
Jinsetta.
Oh, okay, I trust Shinsetta. You're probably fine with whatever mushrooms she gives you. You can eat them.
Okay.
But don't
I
eat
feel like
anything from
Jinsetta's
Princess.
Yeah, don't
Oh, I
eat
know.
anything from princess.
Okay, good. Are you gonna put stuff in her pockets
Fruit
again?
from the poison tree.
Do you think you'll have time to go down
Also
with the
poisoned.
Burgi?
What?
Do you think you'll have time to go down to the shoreline with me today? This
Yes,
is Gliss asking.
please.
Okay. And do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay.
You can roll an insight if you want.
Yeah, he will roll an insight. I think my dice are right here.
Yeah.
The bone dice.
Ricky, do you know what water is?
Yes.
Do you know what the shore is?
Yes.
He
What is
got a 20.
Swimming seems like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what she meant.
Okay, it's just a word to you.
I do know what water is, but
Yeah.
we don't swim.
Okay.
The goblin lakes are not good for swimming.
No.
The
They're
goblin
slightly
sea.
acidic, you know.
Was it the
They're-
goblin sea?
It's Goblin Sea, and it's
Yeah.
like kind of like a salt lake where you basically don't float.
Yeah.
Like, you sink. We'll have to watch him. And do you really want to get wings wet and stuff like that?
No.
No. Okay. But
I'll
you
just-
watch.
I'll watch and I'll hover over and let you know where he is.
Ruby's already cool. She likes the beach, but she usually just reads
Okay.
if there's sun out.
We can get you
Makes
like
sense.
a little string, and then you tie it to mine like a little backpack leash, and then you hold it while you float above.
I think you might pull me under.
What?
Underwater.
Why
Do you
would we?
still have that
Why would
book?
be? Why would we be underwater?
That's what swimming. You wanted to see what mushrooms we have under the
Yes.
sea.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have to go underwater for that.
Like a tunnel?
No, like
No, it's like walking but in water.
Have you ever-
And you do it with your arms.
You can't walk in water.
Right.
have you ever taken a bath in your life?
Have you smelled
Probably
him?
not.
Yes.
Okay,
Really?
it's like that.
Yeah. Sometimes you go to the moss fields, and then you take your pants and you squish the moss, and it drips water, and it cleans dirt off you.
Oh, so you showered.
Yes.
Well, we'll get through this later. We got to get through classes first.
Okay. Is Gliss the mermaid?
Gliss is the merfolk. Yeah.
Merfolk, okay.
All right, House Robin.
He's got deals.
I thought this was a girl.
That's jeans.
I don't know.
You don't. Is Gliss a boy or a girl? We don't know. Okay, never mind.
Same as Burgi.
We don't know.
Morning.
We're all fun guys.
Morning. Morning, Tom.
Hello.
One of these days, Tom will actually be my friend.
I am
still
not
your
friend
friend.
now.
You are a friend now, but I don't think you like me very much.
Like is not in the equation of being a friend.
Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Perfect. What do we have to do today?
Classes.
Deal.
Also, you guys snuck out again.
I didn't sneak. I think I just walked out.
If you get caught, it could be bad for House Robin.
I won't get caught then. Plus, I think we just walked to the porch area and then we came back in.
She didn't fall this time.
Oh. She fell last time.
Yeah.
Glide
and-
came with me, so
and
it
so
was
did
like like we were definitely not going to get lost together because
Yep.
one of us, mostly Clyde, would be able to get us back.
Yep, I had her back.
You think so?
Yep.
Not together, but together.
I mean,
We
Yeah.
saw Burgi.
Yeah, we
I'm not even
Burgi.
around.
that seems appropriate for House Dragon.
Burgi? Burgi's not House Dragon.
Burgi's in a car, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Kendra, I'm sorry we didn't wake you up, but you were really
She was a
sleeping.
good student.
She's always an excellent student,
Yes.
but she was also like
Good job,
like
Kendra.
really sound asleep. Like I did kind of nudge her bed. I think that's how Glide heard that I got up.
Clyde wakes up like he's anxious for something.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
What's with the singing? What? What's with the singing?
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I have ADHD. I sing randomly.
Yes,
Same.
we did.
Honestly, same.
I'm just so excited for the new day to meet new friends.
I just want to listen to the teachers.
You wanna listen to me?
You're not a teacher.
And that's why I asked you, do you wanna listen to me?
Not really.
What should we do after the classes before we have to go to bed?
Study.
Okay, that. Sure.
We're in
I
think
school.
I'll play prank on
You
her.
didn't.
Huh?
I think we should play a prank on her. Let's get her back for tripping me.
That might be fun.
Hey Tom, is that in the rule book?
What rule?
Whoa, I forgot.
I'm
The
also-
same rule book that you know we're not supposed to sneak out at night.
Yes.
Okay.
About what?
About playing pranks on people?
Oh, I don't care, but I will not partake.
Perfect.
But I kind of want to explore too. There's so much that we haven't seen yet.
Just don't go into the forest.
Okay. Yeah, forest no.
It is forbidden.
It is forbidden. Deal.
I
So,
tried to watch it, but I was like,
huh?
I'm asking where else to go.
Well, where else should we go?
There's the beach.
That beach sounds kind of nice.
The docks
If
are
we can get
nice.
Jensetta to go.
Dogs.
Jen said I was going where?
I don't know. Maybe we should figure out where she's
Let's go
going.
to
and
the
we'll go with
pier.
her.
Maybe if you invite Clyde, she'll invite Jensen.
Okay. So, our day is up in the air until after classes because we are going to be great studious students.
Very good.
Yes.
How exciting.
Did you like the studious students part? I like that part.
Alrighty. Down to the shops.
We don't get to know what Camcat did? That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Nope. No cap cat. Or whatever.
Cap cat.
Yep, cap cat.
As you guys come down to the main floor of the Nordstrom Tower, I will allow you guys to make. I want to be as generic as a perception check. Let us do perception.
Passive.
I think insight's gonna be the best for this one.
Bam.
Just a 20 on inside?
Oh no.
25.
Natural 1
Yeah, that's about appropriate for a wisdom check for you.
7.
25.
for the druid.
Okay, 25.
Oh god, yeah. You're wise.
Is it a 2 or is it an 11?
11.
And I got an 11 also!
Yeah, I have a +6 to my insight.
I got a.
You mean a
15.
one?
I got a nat
A 1d1.
Yeah.
No, one.
I got
v1.
a 15.
Like 21 and 1v1.
Yeah, 1d1.
Anybody above a 12?
Oh! Can you make it 11?
No.
Nope.
That sucks.
I have a
Can you
1
make it
and a 6
7?
and a 16.
Jensetta looks tired. like there wasn't a lot of
Rough
sleep.
night.
Should get advantage of this because I did see something.
So
Like tired how? Like
We're
does she
looking and
look
see
like
what you get.
bags under
physically
her
drained,
eyes.
or-
Huh?
She's kind of
Okay.
she's
Yeah.
doing kind of like a wall to the back, and she's actually sitting on the ground, like knees up, and she's just kind of arms crossed, watching everybody come down for the morning. It looks like she's been up all night.
You good, Jensetta?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe physical.
You look tired.
For people who passed
Some
the
ac-
insight
do
check.
some activities.
Who was it
What is
y'all
that
two?
do?
Are the only two that passed the check? Or
Yeah.
I
You
passed.
passed it. So y'all three. The
Yeah.
rest of us failed? Wow.
12.
Yeah, I got 14.
I got 15, so.
No, I'm good. It was just a late night for me, so.
You couldn't sleep?
That-
booster.
Yeah, there's some things that I have to do sometimes.
Blue
you know.
raspberry. I actually have some
Oh.
of that.
Yeah.
Some blue raspberry.
Like what?
I think that's what my
Well,
flavor is that I'm getting. It's called Parsenberry.
Suppose that you guys are getting the impression that like I probably don't fit in with your class as much as I should, but I take extra classes. I've known nothing more than the island, the Hellsing Tower, since I was a young kid. So this is just the first class year that I've been allowed to participate in, but I take special training by Hubbard. When I was found as a kid, I was found with this sword that I carry around everywhere, and
Special.
so
Glide is gliding up the screen right now. It's like so slow.
and so basically there's no time with classes to fit in my normal martial training, so
Slithering on up there.
just go
Sliding on next to Jen
train extra.
She's
at
gonna look
night.
to his right, her right, and he's like up against her shoulder, like.
How you doing?
Hi, Glide.
Hey, Jensetta.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
If I were a parrot, would you
You're
want me
doing
on
pretty
this
good, how are
shoulder or
you?
this shoulder?
I'm good. Had a nice long rest.
Did you have a
Heard that
nice
before?
long rest there,
No,
Jensetta?
no.
Have you
I
heard that
was
before?
out training, and she like
It's a good
pulls
pickup line.
like part of her cloak folds down, and you just see gleaming muscle biceps, just like she puts it above her. It was good.
Cringe.
That's.
I mean, I'm tired, but
Well, maybe.
it's Esmeralda's class today, first up, so it should be good as long as you know the spells.
This is where you put your hand on her
Ready?
knee and
For that.
gesture a place for
No,
her
I'm
head
not
to
gonna-
lie down.
Oh.
If I make too much physical contact with her, she's gonna throw me.
Did you get any of your taffy today?
Oh, you want some?
No, I just thought. I mean, he's
Can I have taffy?
selling. I
Trying to feed
really
it to
don't
her.
need sweets.
Just
Thank you.
Put it in her mouth.
I'm mostly a protein diet. So.
God damn it.
She's gonna chew you up and spit you out, boy.
I appreciate the gesture. though,
Yeah,
so.
I know they're your favorites. So.
Yeah, they are when I indulge, but I won't this
Just
morning.
let me know. I
If
always
you
got
want-
them on me.
Let
If
me
you
know
want-
the next time you want to indulge.
Give her some protein to diet on.
If you or Yuki want to join the camp chat for coffee this morning, we usually
Sure.
have coffee at our table. So
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we're both in.
yeah, so
I just get with the comments all the time.
You gotta be more
what I was talking
tactful.
about.
Yeah.
all right. Is anybody
I'm
doing any
sitting
shopping?
clear across
Yes.
the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to freaking windy
More
over here.
tactful.
Where are my 3,000 count sheets?
Have you checked your room this morning?
The room I woke up in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up there.
Can you check precisely at 8:01?
I don't know where we were at that time.
Probably coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
No, I was on my way
I
here.
thought
It's
I opened
literally
doors.
8:03 right now.
Never mind.
Well,
Because I tasted that and I was like, oh,
maybe you
really?
should check again.
Wow, I feel like I drank yours.
Instead of making assumptions.
What is it?
I
It's just a
will.
regular
Okay.
rock
Very
salt.
good.
Thank you.
What is that?
You're welcome.
And then immediately after, I like go up to Wendy. Hello.
I hope there's no rats in there.
I have a question about a little tapestry bag. I'm wondering if there is something that I could put my quills into and like a little notebook. If you had something like that.
Yeah, we got
No.
the sheep's
Remember how
wool
there was a rat
pouch
in
here.
Oh,
the moss
perfect.
pit?
How much?
Oh my god, that wasn't real.
Since you asked nice.
It's also 5 years ago. 10
Like
years ago.
5.
You didn't taste what I tasted.
Thank you
I was
so
like,
much.
well, that was not a regular.
She's not a
Well,
teacher. She doesn't
these
do it.
aren't.
She's a merchant.
I mean,
so.
I'm
this whole
literally
part
helping everyone else out by
wasn't
being
set until
me.
they got-
No, I know, I know.
I'm setting the bar so low, and
So
everyone
It's like
else
when
is
people say there's
benefiting
like
off
straws
that.
up turtles' noses. It's
Well,
like,
except for me.
No,
Just go
even
watch
you
how
you
they
look
do it.
great compared to me.
Does it have a
Have
little
you ever
design
seen a
or
living
anything on
turtle
it?
with the straw in its nose?
It's got
I don't think so.
like-
I've seen a picture of it.
Have you ever
Like
seen a
quick
living
kind
turtle?
of
Like,
loops.
the
So,
actual.
a seam around it, and then we've got a zipper. So
There was at least 25.
It's
Exactly
not
what
just
I
like
want.
I got them.
Little pouch. Thank you.
Jin-
So nice.
Jin
And I like
Sita,
put all my
Yes.
stuff in it.
Did you get
she gets
me?
up, walks over. And
Did you get me the mushrooms?
mushrooms?
Yes, last night. Did you get mushrooms for me?
You yelled at
No.
her.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I saw my turtles too.
I asked you
Did you like
nicely
turtles? Come on.
when you
That's where
left.
we're at. That's crazy.
Oh, you saw me
Same,
leaving?
probably the same resort
Yeah,
too.
I thought you were going to go pick mushrooms.
No, I didn't go to the forest last night.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
if you
I
go
really
tomorrow
forgot
night,
about
tonight, can you get
No?
mushrooms
Was
for
there
me?
like a big
Well,
big
usually
area
every
with
4
rain?
weeks. So
No?
not this week, but next week. Camp Cat and Drage in the past have held parties in the Forbidden Forest, and there are mushrooms there
Every 4 weeks?
every 4 weeks.
And it is which week?
It is 3rd week.
So next week.
Next week.
Oh, where did you go then?
I went to the training grounds.
Is there not mushrooms there?
No, there's a lot of dust and iron and weapons, and sweat, sometimes blood.
Sometimes
Tears.
sweat makes good mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm certain it does, but I'm not much of a horticulturalist myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Burgi.
I could show you sometime.
Mm.
What?
It's not really one of my
Burgi.
interests,
Not
but
Burgi. What?
maybe in potions class we could. Yeah,
I did get a sweet potion yesterday.
yeah. I've watched you drink it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Did it taste good? I've always wondered.
No,
No?
it tasted bad.
Yeah. Was it not mushroom flavored?
It tastes like sweat.
Okay. Well,
Is that what it's supposed to taste like, actually?
any other shop requests?
No.
I want to go check.
Is there anything with protein?
In the food hall.
Jack that iron a little bit.
There's
I
no,
wanna go check
not
and
even
see
the,
if I
the
have the
food in.
sheets.
Oh,
You
okay.
run back up,
Yeah.
and on there, they didn't set your bed, but they left you like a stack of like 3,000 count.
Sick. Peruvian.
Yep, not
Nice.
Peruvian, but they got one from your native
What are you
Hellst.
doing?
I was hoping it'd be some endangered species skin, but that's cool.
Well, it wasn't super specified, but like halflings did slave away doing the thread count, so it's halfling.
Good, as long as someone
Yeah.
bled for those.
It wouldn't be made out of animal skin if it was a thread count, my guy.
It could be also like I'm thinking like cider or spider silk, like
Yeah.
the super wouldn't be made of it. If it was either endangered species or 3,000. 30
Yeah,
count,
these are
whatever.
tied with a ribbon though.
And the ribbon,
I-
it just says fuck, 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 fuck.
Actually, I had to pay for these. She kind of expects things to be given to her, so
Why do you have
she
this
never paid
all
money
out?
for the
Yeah.
the sheets.
Yeah.
So she undoes the ribbon.
Oh, you tried to pull the ribbon?
Yes, I tried to pull the ribbon.
Okay. Strength check, please.
Oh no, I'm like a
Saving throw.
-1.
It is locked behind the paywall.
It's a 13.
Okay. It is frustratingly tight. It's like somebody made sure to like
What is that?
tighten. This takes you about
They're misborn.
10 minutes to get through all the ribbons that they rope
them
these
in order.
in.
I'm cool
What?
with that.
She
Freeze
puts them in
free.
order.
That's it. That's all. Okay.
Like,
She puts them back in order.
oh,
They organize them for
But not whatever that one was.
Where was the first one at?
Oh, that's
where's the
one.
Rubik's Cube?
Okay, but where's the one you were just showing?
Used to be able to do Rubik's Cube. It's too rusty.
All right, food hall.
Can I? Oh, if I open them,
Can I go sit with the fairy?
have these been opened before?
Who you asking?
Stayed where?
You, I guess.
Oh,
That one.
Put those in order too.
I think they're brand new.
Yeah, they are.
Just bring it.
Oh, lame sauce.
Somebody quickly shuffle this for me.
If I see that yeah. Hey Kendra, do you want to come with me?
Yeah, but as I walk, I like shuffle my feet really, and I'm looking.
I think I'm still coming down from my
Yeah,
room. I'm not
the
there.
princess is
I
late
think
now at this point. Princess
but-
arrives about 10
But
minutes
I
later
don't
than
see
you guys
so
do.
now I'm even more suspicious.
Good. Gotta keep you on your toes. We're off
Well,
your
actually,
toes.
she's shuffling, so she's not on her
Yeah.
toes.
Yeah.
Full
Nice.
Yuki, glad are you coming over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some orange cinnamon rolls.
What are those?
Not protein.
I'm gonna
Have
have.
one
Rabbit-
tiny
rabbit
orange
bacon.
cinnamon
Rabbit
roll.
and bacon.
Bacon.
I'm gonna have some orange glazed ham with my orange cinnamon roll.
I'm just
It's a
gonna have
nice
regular
combo, yeah.
cinnamon rolls.
Little
With a-
citrusy.
Oreo frappe. Cause why not?
Okay, let me go.
Sweet. On hers is just eggs. A little bit of black
Eggs?
pepper. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get eggs. I'm gonna imagine the orange yolk ones, like
Okay.
the super pure ones.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like crack it like real quick. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over there.
Just swing over, yeah. Sweet.
And then I'm gonna be like, shit, I need to cook this. And then I'm gonna go back.
You didn't
Back
actually
and
cook.
forth. So Yuki,
Mhm.
have you heard about anything if House Drage's setting up anything with us this year? Do some parties?
I think Klein said something about it.
Yeah. So you think Klein's the one to talk to later?
Oh, it's way up.
Sure.
Glide.
Yeah.
Has House Robin been invited to the house parties yet?
What house parties? No.
Forbidden Forest, week 4?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
Really? I'm surprised nobody's gotten to you yet.
I mean, I
did
could.
mention
I
it.
mean, I could give you an invitation.
Oh man. Yeah, I haven't got one. Is everyone invited?
Well, most of the house, as long as you're pretty chill.
Chill?
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty chill.
Yeah.
Especially Tom.
Yeah. I don't know if we're inviting Tom, but we'll see.
Tom probably doesn't want to go.
He's pretty black and white. If you know.
Antisocial.
This is a little bit of a gray area. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be fun.
Okay, yeah, I'll, who else is going?
Well, all Camp Cat
Yeah.
and Klein
Slytherin.
should be getting all
Not
of
Slytherin.
Drage to go
Drage.
with us.
Oh, wait.
Awesome, that's like all my friends.
Good. Yeah. You like Drage?
Yeah,
he's pretty fun.
I like most everyone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Who are you playing right now?
Jitsetta.
Oh.
Do you think the other nerds in your class will want to come along? Other than Tom, but the
Tom, definitely
it's-
not.
It's Bixby.
Bixby? Yeah, and
Is that with a
like
G?
Kendra. I will ask her about the spelling.
Okay.
Bixby.
And then I can't remember. We all know Tom, but he's big.
Yeah.
You can't miss him. But it's
Yeah,
Kendra.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's my other friend.
Other.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're just friends,
Sure.
you know.
Kendra.
Nothing
Well-
crazy.
If you do want to come, Matrim and Klein will get together and kind of talk about all what's going on there. So
Yeah, sounds
to-
good.
let the rest of Robin and certain the rest of your house will know as well.
Yep.
We'll just have to see the interest of Akar. Sometimes they can be a little bit aloof about.
I'll go ask him. I'm friends with them.
Oh, you are? Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll let you go do that.
Burgi.
Yes.
As this is said, Burgi, you hear something in your mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't go to the party.
Do it.
There's a voice in your head, and it says,
Is it a basilisk?
there are deep gnomes that are being used as slave labor deep in the lower tower levels.
Oh.
You must work out how to save them. And the way to help with this is to help House Drake win.
Do I like insight check or anything? Hey Burgi, do you and
And that said, and then you hear Glide yelling out.
what are you doing? I think later tonight.
No, next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Tonight too. I'm just curious.
I am helping slaves.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that
wait,
sounds like
wait.
a great cause. That's way better than
Hey,
us
what
asking
what house are you?
for. Robin?
Oh,
What
get
about
the
these
fuck out.
slaves?
I have to
Oh.
help Drage.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
helping
you're
them too.
supposed to
Oh,
say anything
perfect.
about that.
Yeah, we're gonna help these slaves, right?
That's what that
Why
means.
is Burgi yelling that he has to help Robin?
Yeah, you all hear this interaction because they're both across. Burgi,
I'm looking at Francis like, what is happening?
Burgi's down over on this table, and Glide's still at Camp Cat over here.
We're sitting
I'm walking over.
Drage has slaves downstairs, and if they win, then they get to be free.
Wait.
Oh!
So we help Drage to free slaves.
That went like two different directions.
One moment,
Stop
Burgi.
it.
Drage has
Okay.
slaves. What the?
I've got algae here, so I'm okay.
Wait.
True?
I don't.
How is there why is algae part of your diet?
Why not?
Algae lives in like water.
Princess,
It's
did
also a
My
bonus.
stomach
you use
hurts.
your house people with you?
I eat mushrooms and algae
I
and
was
fungi
carried away
and
in a
lichens.
carriage and brought here with Yuki.
Old man's beard.
She
Not
came with
moss
me.
though.
She can
Moss
attest.
isn't edible.
Mhm.
Unless there's edible moss.
I find
And
it
then
very
you
But algae's
suspicious
edible.
that I've
Then
heard
you
voices
get
in my
edible.
head, and now Burgi's
Huh?
hearing his voices in
Algae,
his.
algae is packed
That
full
both tell
of
us to help House Drage.
essential
I
nutrients.
just don't think the voices are true.
They photosynthesize, and so I can't get vitamin
Wait, you
D
hear voices?
under the
I heard
cave, so
a
you
voice,
eat algae
and
to
now
live.
I'm starting to think
Where do you get algae?
that it's not
The
true.
waters.
Yeah, can we do an
Thought you said
insight
the
check on what
waters were-
Burgi said?
Poisonous.
Yeah,
Are the algae's okay?
well, the algae's on the shore and nearby the water.
11.
It's next to the water.
16.
You don't go in the
16
water.
plus 1, 17.
Okay.
But
You
sometimes
guys all
when you go
get
for the
sense
algae, the
that
big
Burgi
tentacles get
is
you.
speaking absolute what they believe is true.
Sometimes
Oh well,
sometimes when
Burgi is very susceptible. to
sometimes when you go to get the algae at the water, the big tentacles come, so you have to be very careful.
Yeah, there is.
But here the algae is free. It's
So you
easy.
gotta. Oh, you wouldn't know any of this, but others, if he's talking about this at the table with you guys, others would understand that Burgi is from Underdark. Underdark has the Goblin Sea. The Goblin Sea has weird shit in it. It is one of the oldest water formations in the world, and so tentacles coming out of it, not so crazy to the rest of the table. So Bixby, that's over at the table, hearing Burgi say this, are like not surprised, but the Fae that hasn't experienced these waters is like,
I'm just fucking adding lore to his world. That's all I'm doing. I'm coming up with a fly, and he's just like, shit, write that down.
Are there tentacles in all water?
it's like the Norwegians.
What?
Are there
Yeah, I
tentacles
think
in
there
all the
are.
water?
No, if you go over to the rivers that come out of the tunnels and they're fast moving, it's too shallow.
Oh, that's true.
Too shallow?
Yeah, there's not deep enough water. But they're
Plus
really
they don't
fast,
like
so if you
fast
if you
moving.
try to walk through it, it sucks you out, spits you out in the water, and that's where the tentacles grab you. So you get the big tentacles.
Hey, Eleanor, you wanna...
Imagine this, but really big. This. Like this, but this is same size as me, but really tall.
And he's not that big.
But really tall.
Phil, we're done.
What do
All I'm
tentacles
getting is
do?
hand signals.
They get
and
you.
then-
But I don't know. I don't know
Right
after
across
they
the
get you.
room.
I
I
don't
see
know what's
people go.
happening.
I see them get people and go into water, and then I don't see people anymore.
It's like a silent film.
let's
You know, you
go.
just put words in their mouth.
Tentacles. We have something similar called a kraken in the ocean, so the big body of water, and it's actually what House Akar's symbol is made out of. So our symbol is a kraken. So you know all the like
Is that where tentacles come from?
krakens, yeah. Usually.
I just thought it was just that.
Just a tentacle?
It's just that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Like a worm? You thought it was a really big worm?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
That's.
but you only see one end of worm. You never see the other.
I thought we were an octopus.
he's misspeaking right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Eleanor, you wanna go to this party that we got invited to?
We have to go, otherwise the slaves won't get freed.
I'm really worried about Burgi right now. What is he talking about?
We got no idea.
So what I think's happening is I'm gonna like whisper this to her. It's like people can hear. I think he's kind of being persuaded to believe something that isn't true to promote someone's benefits.
Is there a teacher in the room?
And he's
There is teachers in the room, yes.
very
I go-
And they heard
susceptible.
everything
Yeah,
Burgi
they're-
said,
They're
right?
at the top. They're all sitting down right now.
They all
With
heard what
Burgi?
Burgi said, right?
Where is
We find a therapist.
where is the potion guy?
That is, Higglesworth is like deep in
Oh
like
wait,
porridge.
not Higgy, not Higgy.
He's deep
Who's
in
the
porridge. And
grumpy?
he's like,
Rictus.
I'm potions over here.
Sorry, Higgy, not you. Who is the grump?
Rictus.
Ricky. Hello. Can you
think
tell me
the
about the
party
slaves
will be
downstairs?
Okay, so you're in.
There
Awesome.
are no slaves
I'll let you know. I think it's next
downstairs.
But there are slaves downstairs that, if Drage wins, they get freed.
No. So we have the people, the hidden elves that prepare your meals, and they are paid, well paid, and they have housing. There's no slaves here.
Oh,
You don't have to let Drage win. You can win.
I mean, if the voice
is
says
there
that,
any other slaves down there?
he's not
I don't
listening
even
to
know
you.
what level he's talking about. The levels that we have down there is potions and myself. My potion is down on a lower level. That's the only 2 levels that there are.
But the voices told me that the slaves are underneath, and if Drage wins, they get freed.
Sounds like you're gonna get cheated.
The High Lady Magi will be here, and if you're hearing voices at lunchtime, please go up and talk to her.
Okay. Thank you.
That's the
Burgi,
therapist.
I don't think there's any slaves down there. You heard them.
But who said that there were slaves down there?
A voice in your head. That
Yes.
is probably somebody playing a trick on you.
I never have voices in my head, so this must be true.
Gotta be
It
true.
Well, but
It
they're
never-
It
gonna
has to be true, guys.
Has to be
we
true.
have
As
to.
your pet
Stop.
mushroom like starts whispering into your ear.
We are at a school
Besides you,
with people
you're
that
different.
have magic.
Yes,
I'm just saying that some of them might have things that let them speak into your mind.
I know other
So it
people
might
with
just
magic,
be
and they
other
never talk
people.
in my mind.
Well, yeah, but you are meeting all these new people, and some of them might be jerkish enough to do that.
What?
No.
I wouldn't
Not
say
everyone in the
that.
world is nice.
What?
Yeah, not everybody likes you.
Oh,
Or
Oh.
likes everybody.
Well, yeah,
I like everybody.
I know you do, and I do, but there are
Princess
other
doesn't.
people.
but if it
Princess
was
likes me.
This
but if it-
conversation's
I like
getting
you.
intense and
You
Bliss
like
starts
me?
moving
if
further
it was
away.
if it was important enough for them to tell me immediately
It was
and
important
secretly,
enough them to
then
lie
it must
to you.
be true.
No,
They just want to win, Burgi.
they want you to throw up your points to them instead of
Oh.
you getting points.
But not like
Would be
physical
nice.
throw
Would
up.
be nice.
I'm still going
Because
to
you
ask
got
the
so many
Archmagi.
points last week
No,
that they're jealous.
no, Ricky took them away. He said I couldn't have them.
Exactly,
Oh, yeah.
but realize how many points you would have gotten,
Oh,
and somebody is jealous about how smart Burgi is.
okay,
That's a compliment.
I'm saying it truthfully.
thank you.
Alright.
Burgi is so smart.
Burgi is so smart. He does not
Burgi,
need to believe
don't-
lies in his
She
head.
knows that slaves are not real.
But instead, it's.
I'm
but
gonna
he
use a
knows
bonus
it's.
action to tell his
You
head
can
they are slaves down
You can
the
insight
stairs.
me, but I definitely have like a very puzzled look in my head, like
They're very real.
I'm very torn.
I know.
The boulders.
We're gonna have to
Alright.
keep an eye on him today.
You see everyone from the other classes start to get up and move towards the classroom. First class of the day is why can't I do it? Is the evocation class with Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
So
Evocation.
speaking here before we get right back into roleplay, I've changed a little bit how we did spells from the first session to the second session, mostly as feedback from players, just so it's a little bit more inclusive. However, I will still reward those players that have taken the time to learn a lot of the spells in the game and know them. It's just going to look a little different. So, still encouraging you to look at spells and know them ahead of time, but it's not going to be the full focal point of having to get points or not get points. All right. Welcome, classroom. It's good to see you guys. It's been a couple weeks.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah. How have you been, Glad? Have you enjoyed the other classes?
It's great. It's full of all my friends.
Yeah. Have you used many spells? Have you been working on them?
I think just a couple.
Yeah.
Some of them I didn't do so good in, but I'm trying. So
That's good.
The spells
Try.
that I was learning didn't have any of the spells that I had.
Well, your
That
magical class is more suited for love of food and music, most
Yeah.
certainly. But I'm hoping you'll still learn in ace tests that come through this classroom. Axel, how have you been doing practicing? Noted you were pretty quiet last week.
Yeah, not much practicing going on here right now.
Okay. Getting along with everyone?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, not a lot. But
He hasn't
sure.
talked to any of us.
no.
He hasn't talked?
No.
He's only talked to House Drage, but only
I'm
for
your
a
friend
bit.
Axel.
But even then,
Talk to everybody here.
That's fine.
not in the last
And
week.
how is our Fey friend? Are you finding the material realm to be acceptable?
Yes. A little confusing, but very acceptable.
I heard
Yeah,
rumor
there's
that
weeks
you
in
were
there.
wondering about the concepts of sleep. Have you figured that out?
Yeah. Everybody sleeps a little differently.
Yes.
You should see Tom sleep. He doesn't.
I was gonna.
Well, neither would she.
I know, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, that way she would feel like she wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Is because she could see Tom not sleeping also.
Tom doesn't sleep as well. Yeah. Many elves just meditate, if you've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have specialty folk that can fall asleep on command. Congrats to you, Burgi, for that skill.
Thank you, Nagi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
It seems like
That's
Burgi
her
likes
name,
to create
Mrs.
nicknames.
It's Esmeralda.
Esmeralda Nagi.
I don't sleep during the day.
Really?
Yeah, that's your last name.
It's Miss Nagi.
So today we have 6 different
We
spells
didn't talk
that
to
we are
Kendra at all,
going
and I haven't heard her speak to anybody. So.
to get going. I have a lot of players,
I know. I just feel bad because Katie will say 10 words.
and I have a whole other class that I have later.
Although
You don't know when I'm going
She's
to.
just shuffling her feet.
So we have 6 different spells to go through today, and so we're going to participate in learning some of these spells and interacting. So these are spells that we haven't seen yet before, and if you have questions about them as we go on, if you'd like to attempt them, that's what we're going to try and do. If it's not part of your class per se, at least you can still learn about them and their mechanics. So everybody is allowed to participate now. Okay, so. It just is a matter whether you can keep using it after this classroom. We're going to reward some points and all that as we go through the class. If you have any questions, come talk to me. Can any of you, at the start of this class, tell me what spells we think we're going to talk about today? Mind you, we are still in cantrips right now.
Oh. I was going to say Power Word.
Power Word is a very fun spell, but we won't be touching that here
You're not
as
supposed
first
to be
years.
looking at your stuff.
I didn't know that. I don't know my spells, to be honest.
We might learn detect magic.
We don't
Or not detect magic, detect thoughts.
That's not a cantrip though.
It is if you're good enough.
What about
Guidance.
Friends would be a good one, but that is more of a passive,
Guidance?
Guidance would also be a good one, but
What about
that's
Radiant
less about evocation.
Thorn
action.
Whip.
Not Thorn Whip. No.
Acid
You're
Thaumaturgy?
playing. No.
What's one I can use to punish my disobedient servants?
I think you
Hold
learned
it
that
dead.
last.
Like
2 weeks
slaves?
ago.
Firebolt?
Ray of Frost.
Toll the dead.
You are
Toll
very
the Dead.
close. Toll the Dead. We'll
She
give
said it
100,
first.
100
Eleanor said it.
points. Thank you for being honest. 50 points for being honest.
Oh,
100 points to you.
Is this just a guessing game?
And you said
I think so.
Ray of
'Cause I
Frost.
have no idea.
you're very close. What is
Guessing
another
words?
frost spell?
Cold Touch.
No, we learned that
Chill
last
touch.
week. No.
Was it
Radiant
Radiant
Frost.
Word?
Pretty
One of
close. Chill touch.
Frost Ray?
Alright, well, the spells that we are
Frostbite.
Frostbite it is.
Yeah.
Yes, good job. So those two. But
I get
so
points?
yes, 100 points.
Then we get to learn a thunder
That
or
must be
something.
a new one.
Like thunder, lightning.
So
That's a new cantrip.
so we are going to learn the cantrip Frostbite today.
Okay.
We are going to learn the cantrip Toll the Dead today. We're going to learn about Shape Water, which I know
that's a
isn't
fun one.
usually something that I would be in charge of teaching. However, a lot of people forget how much this can be used to damage people if you know how to control water.
Where frost slows you.
What about like
This
Chinese
one.
water torture?
Create bonfire.
This gives
This
you
is more about the survival aspects, you know. Not that you should have to survive here.
Sometimes
And-
it's nice to have to make s'mores.
Yes.
What about infestation?
And we will get into that, but not this this week. So basically, this is what we're looking at. Is create bonfire is more of a survival situation, and yes, no teachers know about anything that happens in the Forbidden Forest. So, and
I
we're
think
also
that
going to be learning Green Flame Blade.
That sounds like a liability.
Well, it might be, but we also don't.
Princess, I think you are a liability.
And that's everyone else's problem, not mine.
What is liability?
Well, if you don't think that students should be in the Forbidden Forest, you don't have to go there
They
then.
can make apples.
Princess
Even
is
if Klein
liability.
I would
I don't
love to
plan on
go
going
to the
there.
Forbidden
And the last
Forest.
spell, kids, is Mold Earth.
You'll love this one.
I like to mold earth. I make dirt castles.
Pass.
I was
Okay.
just thinking it would be easy for gardening then.
So,
I was thinking.
before we get
Yeah.
into it, this is the inclusive
takes
part
all the
of learning
fun out.
spells. If you know what any of these spells do, I will award you bonus points and you don't have to do the check, per se. Otherwise, we're going to go through checks to see if you can learn about the spells, okay? And the checks, just so you guys are aware, is what I'm looking for is a description. That's check 1, okay? You get 50 points if you don't have to look it up. If you pass your DC, then you just get to just look it up.
Yeah.
The second check is what state of school, damage type, and the tag is. And then the last one is to see if you can attempt to summon the magic mustard to be able to do it. So, outright, does anybody know any of these spells?
I know mold earth.
Okay. What does it do?
You can move up to 5 foot cube of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You can also like make it softer and harder.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. Glide.
You can like make like a divot or maybe potentially use it as like a half cover ability.
Very good descriptions. Yes.
I wasn't talking about that one. I was thinking
No,
about Build
it's
a
all
Fire.
spells right now. We're just going any descriptions that you guys can get for any of these spells.
What
that
is
we're
the
looking
other
at.
ones besides frostbite that we're doing?
We are doing.
Well, I think for build a
Control
bonfire.
water, create bonfire, toll the dead, frostbite, and molder.
That was the
Mhm.
other
And Green Flame Blade.
Green flame.
Oh, campfire, right? Create bonfire.
For
I don't have
create a
any of those
bonfire,
spells,
is
so.
it a small fire that you can use for cooking within like a small space?
Yes. Yep.
5 foot cube.
You can do.
Well, I thought it was a 5 foot cube, but I didn't.
Yeah, you can deal damage with it. Very good.
Would it be fire damage?
Yes.
Gold star.
Anybody else for any
Evocation.
of the other ones while we're here?
So toll the dead,
Uh-huh.
is you hear like basically there's a sound that's a spiritual sound and it inflicts damage on your target
Does the spiritual sound talk about slaves?
I think within 60 feet.
within 60 feet.
It's like a audible ring,
Yeah.
and then if the person's
read.
undamaged and necrotic, and if the person's undamaged, it does 1d8, but if they're already pre-damaged, it's
Oh, it's
1d12.
more, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
Very good.
You for flame blade you need a weapon. You need a sword, and then it makes your weapon on fire, and then you get to
Really?
attack with it while it's on fire.
That sounds so
And it's green.
dangerous.
Is it green fire?
I don't know.
You are a
I
little
think
bit
fire's red.
incorrect on that, but in the sense that you need a weapon already. It is
Yeah.
just in your open hand.
What?
Just your open hand.
Green flame.
I think you summon a.
Oh yeah, that's
Did
right.
they change it?
No,
That
for
was-
green flame, it's
It literally. Oh.
There's another one where you can enchant a blade.
Alright, so it looks like Robin and
I thought
Akar
this
were
was
very
really
active
like-
in this. I'll give you each 100 points for if you're in those houses.
Yippee.
Oh, you're not
Alright,
supposed to look at
first check
That's
is going to be
his
see
question.
what house gets to choose what spell we're going to focus on first. So every house, whatever your highest roller is on a just standard 20, let me know.
I was like,
I said it. You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting to make a melee attack.
Roll a
a
d20.
melee weapon. with
Yeah,
at least
components. A
one
melee work weapon with at least 1 silver.
18?
18 silver? Okay, I'll
What's
roll
the other
too.
one that was doing?
Kendra, did you roll?
Just roll against our house.
It's so
11.
we're going to roll
also
for
got an
each spell to
18.
see
Nice.
which
I don't
spell
think I
we're
have the
gonna
spell,
focus on.
so.
Just a regular roll, right?
Just a 20. Yep.
Okay.
18?
We got 18 for Robin.
Okay, 18 for Robin. Anybody higher than 18? Any houses higher?
Nope.
No? Okay. Robin, what spell do you want to look at first?
You decide.
Me? Since we're going to that party, you want to do create bonfire?
I think that would be a good one in general, because I think if we ever get trapped in those woods, I would really like some fire.
That's pretty warm. And
Plus, we can
cozy.
find eggs or mushrooms, and we could cook them over the fire.
And it's orange.
And we like orange?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I guess orange is the color of the day. We're gonna create bonfire.
Oh, alright. Orange is nice.
Thanks.
So go ahead and roll a DC 12 investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
Yeah, create bonfire.
Oh, I don't know why I was grumbling
This
about
is
that.
for all
It was-
players now.
plus
DC
six.
check. If you can,
Is there a modifier?
yep, you can. It's
DC
investigation.
25.
Wow.
17.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Whoa.
Where's my DC?
12.
Okay.
Okay.
8.
All right. So that is Bixby. You need to look up the description and read what bonfire is.
What are we looking
Water.
Create bonfire.
at? No, what was the
is
DC
like
check?
Investigation.
The limit that you need to get
12.
to reach for something to happen.
It was 15.
Wait, I don't even have the spell.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
we don't
you
have-
can
we're
still look
learning
it up.
Oh.
Were we only doing 4? Were we only
Well,
looking
then
at 4
frostbite,
cantrips?
campfire.
6.
So create bonfire, it says you create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. I didn't know it could do that, that's so
Create
cool.
bonfire.
Mhm.
Toll the
A
dead.
creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. A bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
That's what I was looking to.
The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, 11th level, and 17th level.
Awesome. Now, since we got through the description, perfect. Next one, we're gonna roll a DC Arcana.
Oh, yes, even better.
Arcana?
Arcana. 7. I have not rolled above
I
a
got
10
14.
today.
Dirty 20.
17.
16.
I think that's what happens when I sleep on the
Alright.
couch.
Anybody higher than dirty 20?
24.
Is 7
24.
higher than 20?
It is not, Burgi, but
Dang
thank
it.
you for attempting. So, Elnar, will you please tell me what the state the school of magic it is? The damage type and the tags.
Here, do you need me to pull it up?
So the school is conjuration.
Yes, very good.
The damage is fire.
Mm-hmm.
The dex save, the attacker save is a dex save.
Oh, does mobile not do tags? I don't remember.
You're drooling.
Spell tags.
Oh, spell tags. Damage control.
Perfect. Very good.
Great job. job, Eleanor.
Yep, and then last, this is where we're gonna reward points. So everybody follow around, everybody knows what bonfire does, create bonfire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Understand it? Okay, everybody gets to attempt to cast this. I need you to roll a DC 8. What do I want it to be? I think I want it to be
Nature.
Maybe between now and then we'll figure out what the 6 was.
Nature. We got.
we're gonna make this a survival check.
Survival.
Survival check.
Because you need fire to survive 22.
22. Wow. Nice.
I have a 12.
Let there be light.
8.
17.
16.
Nice.
10.
I'm just using this. I don't know why.
What'd you get,
Survival
Axel?
It's a little
Alright, 17.
easier, so.
7. Eleanor?
Okay. 10.
Okay. If you got above an 8, you can participate in actually casting the spell. And you will be awarded points on this particular spell with how much damage you are. For being the 22, you get advantage on this roll.
Oh, what are we rolling?
It is, as described earlier, it is
You rolled
a
22
I rolled 18 plus 4.
Ah.
Isn't survival.
for survival.
1d8.
Oh, we're just rolling damage on it?
Yep, you're rolling damage on it.
Scored exactly.
Perfect. You might have to tie with somebody, so we'll see here.
No, I mean like to learn.
Yep, that's fine.
I rolled
So
an
whatever
8.
you want.
1d8.
I
Yep.
rolled an
7.
7.
6.
You got an 8.
I also got 7.
Okay, we got 1 8.
What are we
Oh.
casting at?
I got 8.
Just first level.
It's just a 1d8.
No, like,
Cantrip.
what are we, where are we summoning it?
Just in the classroom. So,
Yeah.
She wants to aim it at somebody.
This
I'm
is
gonna
marble floor.
accidentally place it
Okay.
too close to someone. To
Yep.
me or Eleanor.
alright.
She got all the questions right.
Alright.
For an accidental 3 damage. Oops.
As you attempt to, Miss Nagi counterspells you.
Yeah.
Hey, so I appreciate attempting to use this in a very creative way, but let's not harm other students, Princess. If you continue this method of attempting to use magic this way, I will talk to the head of the house, Drage, Rictus, and I'm certain he'll have a one-on-one conversation. Not you, but also your family.
Oh, it was just an accident.
It didn't look like one, but I appreciate those words, if it is true.
It's like I'm back in school.
Right?
Someone tried to pick on you.
Our bully.
So we got 1 8.
I don't know what we were
I got an
going for.
You got an 8 as well? Okay, please
What were
roll
we
a
doing again?
d6 if you got an 8.
Oh.
Damage.
6.
I got 3.
Alright, so it looks like House Akar gets 250 points for learning Bonfire. Now, if Bonfire is something that you want learned in your spells, anybody that can take it is a learned spell now.
Yay!
I have a learned and passed, but not taken.
Okay, perfect.
Can I learn it?
Yeah.
You
Seven.
good? No,
I
like,
can't learn it, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
You passed the last DC 8. So basically, if you failed that DC 8, you wouldn't be able to learn the spell, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so house rolls again to see what next spell we're going to go through.
3.
Natural 20.
Nope.
6.
What are we going for again?
Just a standard 20.
Highest number? Highest number.
Do we know what
I
spell?
don't know what I'm rolling for.
Nope, that's what you're choosing.
Oh.
It's house rolls again.
Nope. I got an 8.
Okay. Anybody higher than a 20?
Probably not.
Oh, for what?
Oh, no.
This is house rolls again.
Oh, it's just no
It's just a
modifier.
full, but you can't get higher
No.
than 20.
Oh, so I was like,
Yeah. I
whoa.
was like, higher
Well,
than 20. I was like,
does
what?
anybody else have a 20
Yeah.
is what he's asking.
I was like, well, how do you get bonuses?
Why do you keep on dropping? What are you
Okay,
doing?
so Robin, you get to choose the next spell.
Sparkly
that we're
die.
going to do.
I think we're gonna do the
Sparkly
one Shape Earth.
Shape Earth? You mean mold Earth?
Mold Earth, yes.
Alrighty,
I'm not done with it.
perfect.
Moldy dirt.
Mhm.
Go.
Can't see it.
So
Alright.
the less we equip with princess.
Everybody that wants to attempt to learn mold Earth, please roll a. We are going to do a nature check.
I don't have it.
Oh.
Wait, do I have a folder?
You don't necessarily
You don't
need to
need
know
to,
the
you just
spell
roll
to learn
nature.
the spell.
26.
Roll an 8
26,
for an 8.
nice.
Wait, what?
So,
I don't eat. Wait, do you even have to have the spell in your
22.
list?
What's the check?
Okay.
Nature.
I got a 16.
Nice.
I can't even learn Mold Earth.
What? Really? As a druid?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh wait, I'm in first levels. I'm silly.
I was like,
I
I'm
can't.
pretty sure man.
I don't know if that does anything, but I got a 16.
Anybody higher than a 26?
Nope, I got a 22.
All right, Burgi, please read out the description of Mold Earth for us.
Mold Earth says you can move a portion of dirt or stone that you can see in range and that fits a 5-foot cube and manipulate it in a couple ways. So you can target an area of loose dirt and instantly excavate it and move it along the ground and deposit up to 5 feet away. And the movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You could also cause shapes, colors, or both to appear in the dirt or stone, spelling out words or creating images that stay in the stone for an hour. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain, or you can cause ground to become normal terrain if it's already difficult, and that change lasts an hour. And you can use the spell multiple times. You can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at the time, and you can dismiss them at any time.
Wonderful, Burgi. So why would this be important for combat?
You could make holes for people to trip in, or you can make it really difficult for them to leave an area or come through an area.
Very good. 50 points to you, Burgi.
Good job, Burgi.
Next check, we're gonna do a DC Arcana check.
DC Arcana.
Oh no. 11.
DC check for what?
He did not say. She did not say.
21.
Princess chooses to fail.
Okay,
She's not interested in any of these spells.
nice. How much?
21.
21 already. Anybody else?
11.
Nope. Okay. If you pass the 10, you can succeed in learning the spell. So let's go ahead and see what the school is, the damage, and the tags are on Mold Earth.
Is that me? The school is transmutation. What?
Yes,
It's a control.
it is.
What were the other things you were looking
And
for?
spell tag.
Where do I find it? At the bottom. Oh, control.
It is control and control. Very good. All right, so let's see if those students that want to learn this, if they can use this, go ahead and try and muster up your energy. And we are going to do another Arcana check.
Oh.
21.
Me too, baby.
I'm good at learning spells.
21.
I'm not.
25.
25. Wow. We are going to give you
Rolled a
advantage.
17, but my Arcana is a +8.
Please roll just a standard D20. Actually, we're going to do a wisdom saving throw.
For me?
All of you to learn the spell.
A wisdom saving
Yep.
throw? 18.
DC is 6, so if you pass 6, you can learn the spell.
Oh, I have +6 on my saving throw.
21.
21.
Plus whatever. I mean,
Okay. For you, for 21, you get the 250 bonus points. Good job. I'm glad you're as studious as you were back at home, and so it's good to see you doing well in school here. Bixby.
Good job, big support gamer.
Thank you.
Been here? It's sick.
It was a wisdom
used to
saving.
play games with friends back in Houston. Play King of Board Game.
All right, so we've had 2 House Robin choosing spells. So, Axel, what spell do you want to learn next?
It's a game that gets you bored.
What do I want to learn next?
Yeah, of the 4 remaining.
Wait.
Oh, none of those.
What intrigues you the most of those?
What intrigues me?
No, the most of the 4 spells left.
Told
I
with
guess,
this.
I guess we could do the flame blade.
Flame Blade it is then. Green Flame Blade. Alrighty.
I don't know what that is.
Let us
But it looks
do
like a
a
pork.
check for it. Everybody may roll.
Strength.
I like deception.
Deception? Do I have deception?
Oh, for some reason I got that.
Oh, I got a +4 for that.
21.
11.
I got a 10.
I'm not 20. Okay.
9.
9.
13.
I got a 10 for that.
Princess should be really good at this.
How much? Axel?
7.
Okay. If you're less than 12, you're not moving on to the next step. So
Okay.
20.
Perfect.
I can't learn it
It
anymore.
was 20, 21.
I mean, I don't really want the spell, but.
Glide,
Yeah.
will you read the description for us, please?
Yeah, give me 1 second. You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spell casting ability modifier. This spell's damage increases when you reach certain levels. 5th level?
You don't have to read all of that, but yes, perfect. Awesome, great job, Glide. Thank you.
No problem.
If we want to roll the next, it is just going to be, let's do investigation. Search for those tags and school type.
The green flip blade deals fire damage to an adjacent person,
But
but
16.
at higher levels it
16.
also deals damage to the
You're
target as well.
11.
Okay, pass that.
Also
No, wrong
11.
Pass
die.
that.
I got a
Oh, I thought you
die.
said if we didn't get a certain number, we don't get to.
Keep moving on, yes.
Okay.
So if you didn't get
Then I
12
apologize.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
sorry.
wrong.
last round, then you don't get to roll this round.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I did not get that.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Whoopsie daisy.
Okay. You need a 10 this round to continue to move on.
just a
So-
raw one?
No, it is a investigation.
Okay.
I have a question. If we fail something and we
At
don't
the end
get
of the
that
class,
spell
all the spells are learned
awarded
if
to
you.
us anyways?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just wondering if
24.
we had to retest.
Okay. 24. Wow, that's higher than you, Princess.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Okay. Then you get to read out the tags in the school and all the good stuff.
It's casting time. Oh well. Evocation cantrip. Casting time is 1 action. Self or 5 foot. Looks like a sphere. A small melee weapon, at least 1 silver piece. It's instantaneous. Let me see if there's any tags
I
for it.
think after this class, he'll give us a rank.
I thought I had something like that, but I don't.
And the tags are at the bottom, I think, but it is damage in combat.
The bathroom, and I'm like, we're all here. Like, who's coming out of the
Oh, it doesn't pop
bathroom?
up for me.
The tiny
Okay.
human.
The tiny one? The
All right. If
rider?
you want to attempt to
Hey,
use
Ryder.
this, go ahead.
Only if we pass the
And
last two.
yes, if you pass the
I
last
did
two,
not
this is for
pass.
points. So go
Whatsoever.
ahead and roll. We are going to do. You are going to.
Did I actually look it up? That sucks.
We are going to do intimidation.
Hell yeah. 16. No,
Nice.
18. It's 18. I lied.
18?
It's 18.
Control water, create bonfire,
that-
hold the dead.
That's control water.
How much?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, I was
7.
trying to figure out which
Okay.
one.
Are you the only two remaining?
Oh, I mean, I don't really want to run the spell, so.
No, but I mean, anybody else rolled for this one? All right. 250 points to House Drage and to Princess.
Good
Job, princess.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying
Watch
to
out!
root on?
Oh, we
trying
are.
to root on house dragging? They have to win.
All right.
My friend said that
Kendra,
that's not true.
we have 3 more spells to get through. What is the next one that you would like to get through? We have still Frostbite, Shape Water.
Shape.
Control blood sugar level.
Oh, maybe it's only 2. No, we haven't done Toll. Right.
I'm done told.
So Frostbite, Toll Dead, or Shape
Holy
Water.
dead.
Shape Water it is, Kendra. Will you please read us the description?
to change in the same way throughout. This change lasts for 1 hour. You freeze the water provided that there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in an hour. If you cast the spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at the same time. And you can dismiss such an effect as finished.
Excellent, excellent. So anybody that wants to attempt to shape water can do so. It is a DC check of just, let's see, what do I want
I don't
here?
think I have
No
that.
caffeine in that one.
Yeah. Doing better.
We're gonna do nature on this one as well.
I had.
Okay, let's see.
Natural 1 for an 11.
Wow.
16.
No, for an 8.
Natural 1
Natural 1 for an 8.
for a 7.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry.
I got a 16.
10.
I'm used
10,
to having
okay.
all that.
What'd you get?
6.
6, okay. Anybody above an 8 that rolled for it?
Above,
I
so
got
not
a
an 8.
16.
Yeah. If it's natural ones, it's a 5.
Okay. But we do learn the spell at the end of the class.
Yeah,
anyways.
at the end of their class, you
Okay.
can walk away with this. Okay, for those that passed, what was your rolls?
Is it shape water or create water?
It is shape.
I got a 10.
I got a 16.
16.
How much?
16.
Okay. 2 16s. Please roll d6 to see who gets the points awarded.
1d1.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, House Drage, you get Yuki. You get 250 points.
Let's go, Yuki.
Yeah.
Let's go, Yuki.
All right.
Thank you.
And speaking of Yuki, do you want to read the description of Toll the Dead or Frostbite?
You sounded like Yuki Bear.
Let's go, Yuki. Boo Boo. What's his
Boo boo.
Who
Hey
he's
boo.
talking to?
I know. I'm trying to put the.
Hey
Okay.
boo boo. There's a picnic basket over here.
There we go. I'm good.
Did
She
we
doesn't
already
want
do the,
I don't want to read it.
did we already do shade water?
No, yeah.
Oh, I thought that's
We're doing it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh. Then why did
If
you
you
say
don't know
told
how to
the dead or-
read, you can just say.
Wait.
No.
Wait for what again?
It is
We can
for
just
either
focus
Frostbite or
around
Toll the Dead.
Oh, that was fast.
I
Told
don't
the dead.
think I have that.
You can search it.
Oh. Frost.
Just choosing frostbite.
Okay.
That's what we just rolled for? 'Cause I thought
I thought it was
we
shade
rolled for
water.
We were
No,
on shape
she's
water.
doing a new one.
Oh, okay.
The next one.
But we haven't rolled for this one, right? Okay.
Oh.
No, we haven't done anything for this one.
Got it.
You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage. And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Perfect. Good job, Yuki. For those that want to attempt the spell, please roll a. We are going to do. Why is that? Athletics check.
Oh, athletic?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 14.
Nice.
17.
17.
15.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I don't know if that passes.
14.
15's our highest. How much, Eleanor?
No, 7. Oh.
Oh, 17's highest.
17. 14.
14.
17.
Axel?
14.
Okay, 17. Burgi. You get advantage on this damage side. Everybody, please roll a d8.
This is the D8, right?
8. So we got 1 8. Kendra has.
That's not
And
a
a
D8.
D12.
That's
Anybody
not
else got an
D8.
8?
What's the D8?
Remember, Burgi, you have advantage.
I have
Pyramid,
6.
butt to butt.
This
Nope.
one?
I got a 5.
Okay.
No.
Frostbite.
Frostbite.
This one? Okay.
Anybody else get an 8?
Hold on. No.
Okay. It looks like Kendra, you're gonna take the points home for House Robin. 250 points.
Nice. Good job, Kendra.
And Eleanor, for our last spell, will you please read out the description?
Let's tell the dead.
Yes.
Toll the dead.
All that.
Told you dead.
How are they going to pay the toll if they're dead?
Magic.
Through the river Styx.
I thought the only money they had to go to the
Oh my gosh, what
boat
is
driver.
going on right now?
Maybe that is the toll.
No, a reaper usually does.
Then why am I collecting the toll?
No, the reaper's collecting the toll.
Oh, I'm asking the reaper to collect the toll?
You
That
point at one
makes
creature you
sense.
see within range, and the single
I don't
chime
get
of a Dolores? Yeah, sure. Bell is audible within 10 feet of the target. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Perfect. Okay, so anybody that wishes to try this spell out, please roll a intimidation check.
I'm not gonna lie, we've been getting points and I have not been writing it down because I totally forgot that's on us to write down over here.
14.
Okay, 14.
Intimidation, you said?
Intimidation.
I
How
know
much?
it one.
Anybody else?
10.
10. Let's pass.
Intimidation.
17 minus 1, 16.
I
16's
got
our
a
highest?
16.
16's our highest.
Yeah,
I can beat that, I can beat that. I got a plus
How-
6.
Okay.
How much points have we gotten so far?
That's a 10.
Okay.
I have 100 plus 100 plus 250.
If you pass an 8, you passed.
I think we have
But
at least
16,
100.
please roll d6.
Well, the
Six,
250 was
got it.
both of us,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
What
Yeah,
was that?
250 was
I got a
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
4.
I think I got 100 at one point for the.
4.
I got a
spells.
6.
And we are going to give you advantage for the next roll. Everybody that passed on making their checks, please roll a d12 to see who gets the highest damage.
Which one's my D? Oh, this is my D12.
5.
Okay, 5 is our highest so far. 10 is our highest.
11.
11 is now our highest. Good job, Eleanor. That was good action
How many
there.
times do I have to roll this again?
You get
It's
advantage,
9.
so
Twice.
twice. Take the highest.
Oh, straight up 12.
Wow, nice.
There you go. Anybody else rolled? All right, and we're going to award 250 points to Yuki once again. Good job.
Make sure you keep track of how many points you're winning this.
You all did
this round.
beautifully today in spells class. I hope you're able to use these in advantage ways. If you have questions about them, you can come to me. We can enact them a little bit more. However, next time that I see you guys will
250,
probably be into the second quarter of the school year, which means that we are going to be digging
Overall,
into our
today.
first
I got
level spells.
250.
Cool.
I don't know where to.
Now, because of this, I would like recommendations on what you would like to learn from your first level spells. So go ahead and take a moment and look into that in your textbooks and let me know at least one spell from each of you that you would like that is in the level 1 that you would like next time that we get together.
Doki doki.
We don't have any first level. I thought we already had some first level spells.
We
learned.
do.
Okay.
Like find familiar and
Yeah.
things like that.
Detect magic, detect poison and
Yeah.
disease, purify food and drink.
Yeah.
Wait, we get to pick one to do next time? Wait, what?
No, I'm asking you to look now for a level 1 and
Yeah.
let me know.
Oh.
Dissonant
Whispers.
Oh, I
Okay,
got
got one
dissonant
down.
Whispers.
Cure wounds.
Cure
Oh, I
wounds.
also have cure wounds.
Guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt.
Healing word.
Okay, we
Healing
got
word.
4.
Healing word.
Yep, I heard you.
That's cool.
What was that? Okay.
That's a good one.
Thunder.
Okay, we got 6. Looking.
Does anybody else have it on theirs where it's Jim's magic missile for first?
Oh no.
Says any apprentice wizard can cast a boring old magic missile. Sure, it always strikes its target. Yawn. Do away with the drudgery of your grandfather's magic with the improved version of the spell used by Jim Dark Magic. You create 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts of magic force. Each dark dart takes or targets a creature of your choice that you can see within range. Make a ranged spell attack for each missile. On a hit, a missile deals 2d4 force damage to its target.
Is that the one you want?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
What?
Can I change mine to silvery barbs?
Oh, that was
Is it on anybody else's spell list?
Nope.
Why is it on mine?
Do you have like homebrew up or something?
I don't know. I don't. If nobody
I'm
else
What
missing
is Tasha's
Axel.
hideous laughter?
And
which
Burgi, did you get
That's
one?
the one
Which
you'll
one?
want. As
I
a
said
bard.
cure wounds.
Oh
Okay.
wait, can I change that from the healing word to Tasha's hideous laughter?
I will be the boring one.
Hun,
that
I'll
chooses the
probably
healer.
redo mine because nobody else has that one on their list for some reason.
No, you should do it. It's funny.
I just like that it said gluten free, hypoallergenic, gluten free.
I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm missing Axel.
Which
Oh, I should
bolt?
probably do fairy
Which bolt?
fire. That would make
Oh, nice.
way more sense, wouldn't it?
No, it's just on mine.
Fairy Fire or Thunderwave?
Thunder.
Oh, I'm.
Well, she said thunder.
But I'm finding
Yes,
over
no, I
here.
know,
What's
but-
No, it's
all
okay.
these
I'm
findings?
Did I
not
actually
changing.
change mine from Guiding Bolt to Unseen Servant?
That's a good one, I think. Is it?
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Alright. Well, thank you for the classroom time. I will take those into considerations as spells to focus on next round. I hope that you all practice the spells that you have been given and learned. And soon you guys will have a well-rounded understanding of all the cantrips that are out there as you go through in the school. So I'm hoping that by next quarter you'll have a grasp on all these cantrips. DM side note, once you get into the second quarter, meaning session 5, all cantrips are available to you.
I'll get a lot of practice in.
We're about to practice that camp, but bonfire.
So with that said, it is now lunchtime, and we'll see you at the hall, and you all should be prepared. The High Lady Shallom Archmagi is back at the Hellsing Tower from her quests, and she will be announcing herself to this lunchtime to you all. She is sorry that she didn't make it at the beginning of the sessions, but she will be here tonight and hopefully have a wonderful speech for you. And with that, we are going to take a break.
Thank you.
Welcome
this
back.
camera
Thank you for
off?
our
I
break.
don't know if this camera's off.
It's off.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are back and head towards the food hall.
Lunch. We're going to lunch, everybody. Ew. Why is it in my way? I can't see the screen. Don't make me.
No, you're sitting so far away from us.
Her name is Shalom.
Yep.
Hello.
I don't know where am I?
Oh, I guess.
Oh, I'm sitting. No, Yuki, I'm sitting far away from you.
Shalom.
Oh, what is happening? Uh-oh, I don't like that sound,
This
guys.
is lunch with Princess. This is just the normal tone.
Her looking around the room, just eyeballing everybody.
You guys have all sat down
Bonfire.
for your lunch,
I'm talking to Tom, obviously.
and the doors crash open, and a rather large human female walks in, fiery red hair, almost more of a dark red hair than Ginsetta. Ginsetta's is more orange, closer to strawberry blonde, versus like a red wall type fiery hair. Very mysterious features, a little bit of RBS, and starts walking in, and then circles and like drags her fingers along the central food corridor as she circles around. She doesn't go up to the podium that's there. She kind of hangs out at the northern part of this and crosses. She's adorned in white, a white cloak, and I am pulling up the picture as we speak.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mom?
Mom? What do you mean, Mom? She is beautiful.
She walks in. She has some adornments of like a knight as well, so white, gold, and gray, and she's got a crown, a little crown on as well. And she stops and rests and looks at all the New Year's. Goes, "Welcome, students. I'm grateful that you have all made it here on time, even though I have been delayed by a certain quest that the High Council in Alera has bequeathed me, and I am, well, glad to be back."
That's what he said, right?
Bequeathed is a word, okay?
It is a word, but we're not thinking the F at the end of that
Let's
word,
just,
Phil.
let's just move on. All right,
I didn't even
Alex,
know that was a
we're
word.
not- yeah,
What
we're
does that
not
word
gonna
even mean?
continue with this word.
Bequeathed is to be given. Given a text.
Because
Or given a quote.
Oh,
Queef is different.
giving is just such a harder word. We gotta go to a totally different word. than this.
Please.
Magical realm.
Yeah.
B did what?
Love it. Good job.
This is what D&D is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Mission was
Learning new
successful
words.
as far as we're concerned here, but as you all are progressing through, we hope that you arrive at a place that you are able to either take missions, adventure, deal with creatures, help out local communities, find yourselves in active roles, or and hopefully not fade into obscurity. We usually have high accelerated and well-taught students from this school, and I expect nothing less than active participants. You've all done well from what I've heard from the teachers. Each of your teachers in the last 2 weeks have given me small form reports on each of you, and I look forward to taking time to get to know each of you individually at different points throughout this academic year. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can find me in the tower later.
oh no.
For now, I need to go discuss some stuff with some teachers. She starts walking.
Miss Magi?
Burgi, she said later. I yell across the whole place.
Okay, I find you later, Miss Maggie.
As she's walking away, please roll perception checks, all of you.
What?
She seems like Jinsetta's mom. Oh, that's the wrong.
Perception?
Hells yeah. It's gonna be nice. That's a 23.
That is a 9.
24.
Shoot.
She is most likely normal to me.
Nice. Wow. Good job.
I got a
I chose the
9.
wisdom
22.
caster.
Use what caster?
The wisdom caster.
Okay.
Oh.
If you're lower than a 15, you do not see this. However, as she is walking towards the left-hand side of the
I
teachers,
could just imagine reading a book.
Practically blind.
up over here, as she's walking, she passes by and she intently looks at Jinsetta and like nods at her, and then keeps moving forward.
Of course I
Jinsetta's
saw
the
that. That's my
favorite.
girl.
She's trying to steal your lady.
Pretty sure she's. Maybe that is.
What is
That's
going
what I was
on?
thinking.
What happened?
Can we roll insight to see if it was like a
Do
her
it.
mother?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Because that's who I really need to talk to. 14.
The hair, the facial features are off enough. I know the AR art isn't
okay.
perfect, but
Yeah.
not familial.
Oh, not.
So you're saying there could be another parent that could be giving other genes?
Mm-hmm.
I prefer sweatpants.
I mean, for real.
The gray ones?
No.
No.
How's your book, Kendra? What is it about?
Smut.
That's great.
Fairies. Fairies.
And their kids.
Not smut.
Oh, you're learning about elements?
Sure.
Nice.
It's called Fablehaven. And eats the best.
It's all about.
And it's really YA. Age appropriate literature.
Yeah.
Legit. I'm not even lying.
So Jinsetta, how do you know that one?
Are you getting up and are you yelling this all the way across the
Hey Jinsetta! What's up? What's up between you two?
Are you the favorite child?
Is that your mom or something?
She's not my mom.
Yeah, she looks way too much better to be your mom. You're too ugly.
Much better than
You see Jinsetta actually turn red from the comments of Princess and like start just eating her food.
Do something.
Princess, where's your boyfriend?
Are you sitting next to me or close to me?
No.
No, yelling it all the
Oh,
way
so you're,
across.
okay, you're still shouting at us.
I like chucked food at you to do something, and I'm up. Do something.
His name's Klein. Thank you very much.
Not your
Sit at
boyfriend.
Sit at your table.
He looks at you like,
Which house are you in?
Wait. I just looked up and like, wait, what?
Princess, have
I
you
was
remembered
spacing
to
out.
feed your slaves?
They don't need to eat.
Princess has slaves!
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? Wait, you have slaves?
It's called unpaid laborers, okay?
Indentured servitude.
They're permanently
do-
indentured.
Does Jinsetta, like, trying to slyly, does Jinsetta look a little bit more, like, calmed down
you
now?
can't see her locks are covering her. She's like, she's down like this, like working on schoolwork right now.
I'm just spacing out. And then, I don't know why. Spacing out. One of those moments.
Hey Jinsetta, you never answered my question. Is that your mom or something?
I think she did answer.
She did answer you.
She
She
for
said
real
no.
answered you?
Shush. You're not gonna listen. You shouldn't ask questions.
Hey, Princess, I heard your dad doesn't love you.
Ow! Wait.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Princess.
How do you know
No,
that?
nobody here's watched smoke signals.
I have. It's been a while.
I have. Yeah, it's been a long time.
What is the character's name?
I can't even remember their names. It's been like high school, and that's been over a decade.
Never heard of the
Your
show.
dad doesn't love you.
Victor.
Hey, Victor!
Oh yeah. It's,
Hey, princess! I heard your dad doesn't love you.
She is just awful, Tom. Don't know what else to do. That was rude of her.
I was just spacing out. Didn't hear anything.
Oh, you don't care, Tom. But I care. I'm just talking to Tom. I'm not even talking loud enough. You can't even hear it.
Does Miss Magi look like I could go up and ask her a question right now?
No, she walked out.
Oh.
Didn't she? Or is she sitting at the front of the table? No, because she was.
I'm gonna cast Friends on Princess again.
what does it take to do that?
I believe.
I think they get advantage on it if they're hostile to you.
Just make her yell, I'm sorry, Rosetta, I was a bitch. I'm on my period really loud. So that Klein.
Wisdom saving throw. 14 or higher.
So it's half of that.
Oh, yeah, I think it's half. 7.
7.
That should be easy.
Yeah, 10.
Aw. I'm gonna cast it again. It's a cantrip. I don't think it. I think it can actually do that.
Oh wait, is she still in the room?
Oh, I can't cast
Can
it.
I
again.
look around
You
and see if
automatically
she's still
succeed.
there?
Can
She
I-
is?
can I-
Okay.
can I-
Is
24
that her?
hours.
Alright.
Can you
Yeah.
stop doing that? It's hard to see. I'm not going up.
I'm
Okay.
walking up there. Miss Magi?
She's very obviously talking to Bella right now.
Miss Magi?
Still not.
Miss Magi?
Nothing.
Tug on her trousers.
Don't.
On her cloak.
Mom?
Mom.
Should we?
Okay, I go and get Burgi.
Yeah.
Miss Magi?
Eleanor! And I motion
The voices,
Eleanor.
the voices in my head said Drake has slaves downstairs of my people.
She turns around very slowly and like looms over you and goes, Rictus has informed me of this saying that you hear voices in your head.
They said that Drake has slaves downstairs of my people, and if I don't help them get points, that they don't get to be free.
Okay. Well, here's what I think needs to happen, Burgi. I think instead of going to the beach today with the rest of everybody, you need to come up to my office so we can talk and discuss about these voices in your head.
Nice.
But Gliss was going to take me swimming.
That's what I heard. But
Oh.
I think we need to discuss these voices.
Okay.
Alright? Meet me after your second class in the evening for this time.
Okay. Hey Gliss, I can't go swimming.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I have to free slaves.
I'll go with you. Though I can't swim.
You're satyr.
She's yelling at you, Gliss.
Hmm?
She's yelling at you.
Oh,
I'll go with you, but I can't swim.
that's very good. I'm there to help teach.
Nice.
Okay.
I got nothing to
You
do
wanna go
after.
check on her? Or no? Okay, never mind.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah, your
Is that-
wife.
I mean, if you insist.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Princess said some really rude and harsh things.
Do it again.
At this point, Shalom has finished talking to each one of the 6 teachers and takes her seat at the head of the table. And we are going to move to our second class of the day.
Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna do it at a not so emotionally unstable time.
Okay.
That's the trick.
Where is it? There it is. Welcome to the second round of the Love of Food and Music, taught by Harper Clavar.
Harpy.
Yes. Because I play a harp. But I haven't ever heard that one before. So, do you guys know what we're doing today?
Loving food and music?
Yes.
Hopefully you're learning something for once.
We learn lots of things in this classroom every single time.
Music.
Very good. That is going to be a focus of today. So we have a couple spells that we need to get out of the way, which I know is the tedious stuff, and usually Esmeralda handles a little bit more of this type of stuff. But we're going to take a look at 3 spells. So I would like, let's see, we are going to look at 3 spells today. And I want the top roll, the lowest roll, and the averaged roll.
How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there should be a good number.
Yep, there should be a middle number. Whoever is in the middle.
Well,
2
I'm gonna have
is-
the lowest.
Oh, there's a 1.
See?
Nice. So lowest is 1 so far.
18. I got 16.
16 is our high.
No, 18.
Oh, 18 is
Wait,
our
what were
high.
we supposed to add to it?
Nothing.
If you roll a 20.
I got 5.
Okay, so you are highest. Glide.
I'm not high, sorry.
No.
You're 8.
We don't take any sort of consumables. I know it's 11 food. We might get to those type of experimental stuff
Burgi's
later
over
on.
there.
But I need to know you a little bit better.
I have a 2.
And low,
Teacher's gonna
and
let us get
so
high with them.
Average, or the middle
Yep.
number,
so
aka the median.
yeah.
What'd you roll?
6.
1, 2. What did you roll?
10.
I think 6 is.
I think 6 is the median.
6.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
So
average.
you
No, 1,
3.
2. No, 10 is the median. Because lowest, second lowest, third,
No,
third.
5.
Third.
Oh, 5.
5. Yeah.
shit.
So
no,
it's
not
6.
15.
Yeah.
I'm average.
You're average. Okay.
That's crazy.
So with that,
Wait, was
you
I
3.
the highest?
No.
Oh.
So glide.
You're in the
Bixby,
middle of the middle, like
and
me.
Princess, you can decide which one of these you want to read out loud, and then we will get to practice them. We're going to discuss minor illusions today,
Ooh.
mending, and prestidigitation.
Can I do minor illusion?
Is that okay with your classmates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you
Thanks,
want?
guys.
I would like
Sure.
prestidigitation. I kind of do that already with my little ding.
10
but now
points for being able to just pronounce that spell.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, man.
What was the
What
other one?
spell?
It looks like you're taking mending.
Perfect.
First up, we're going to do prestidigitation, And-
I can't say that word.
Prestidigitation.
which is why Princess got 10 points for being able to say it. Even the teacher has a hard time. P-R-E-S.
You dropped one.
Like a
T.I.
You're taking it now.
D-I-G-I-T-I-T-I-O-N.
Just add 9 if you can't remember what's going on.
When you get the spell pulled up, if you want to read it out loud, so everybody knows what it does, because it's kind of a fun mechanic.
Which one first?
Prestidigitation.
That first, okay.
So Princess will read us off the spell first.
Alright.
Got it, princess.
So, prestidigitation spell. You can create a magical effect within range. And the range is 10 feet, so really close. Choose the effect from the options below. If you cast this spell multiple times, count with your fingers, don't forget. You can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at one time. There's sensory, fire play. It sounds a little kinky. There's cleaner soil. You can minor sensation. You can magic mark, or you can minor creation.
Very good. With that said, I would like everyone to go ahead and roll. With this, let's see. We are going to do a nature check. Okay.
17.
17, wow.
12.
12, 17's are high.
21.
21.
Just kidding.
7.
7.
I like nature.
It still makes no sense. Nature's an intelligence when like a druid is.
Druids get to add their wisdom to it.
Oh, they do.
So they get their intelligence and their wisdom and the proficiency bonus in Arcana and nature.
Wow.
So my Arcana I have a +5 even though I'm not proficient in it. And my
Okay.
nature have a +7.
You chose that over animal handling.
Burgi, I think you did the best with that, so I'm going to award you 100 points.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Burgi.
Let's move on to mending.
So this spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item, but it can't restore magic to such an object.
Very good. Let's get a nature check for this.
Nature? Again?
No, sorry, I meant survival. I don't know why I said nature. Survival.
Survival mode?
I'm order if you
Ooh,
choose addiction
19.
mode, you get
19.
a bonus to your intelligence or connor nature checks. The bonus is your wisdom modifier.
For primal order, is that?
You choose magician or
20?
That's
Not a
kinda
nat.
new.
Not a
Yeah,
nat.
it is.
20.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's really good. So survival check.
Well, where you play chess, do this.
8.
10.
So 17 is the highest rate.
No, I got a 20.
20. All right. 100 points to you.
Oh. Yay.
And then the last of our spells that we are going to look at today.
Sounds like I'm up. It's gonna be minor illusion. You create a sound or an image of an object within range. The range is gonna be 30 feet or a 5-foot cube. And it lasts for the duration, which is 1 minute. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating of a drum, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues to adapt throughout the duration. Or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends. If you create an image of an object, such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion, because things can pass through it.
So the main important part of this is whether you're creating an image, shape of something, or you're going for sound. But let us go ahead and roll an athletics check.
18.
Nice.
15.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Okay. Axel,
18.
please roll d6s.
Oh.
The 18s.
4.
1.
Okay, looks like 100 points to Bixby. Alright, now we get to get into the fun stuff. So, I know all of you absolutely adore music and really want to participate in learning instruments. In fact, in the midterm, we're going to do a little performance for the school that I'm hoping all of you will be active in. So, we're hoping to get you guys added into a proficiency. So, this is a way for you guys to learn a proficiency in one of these 4 instruments. So today we are going to give you the option to learn the pan flute, the lyre, the lute, or the viol. If you're already proficient in one of these, I would recommend taking another one just so you have more options in the future. Now, we are learning these instruments, so we won't. Yeah, it's like the violin.
Can you repeat them again?
Pan flute, lyre, lute, or viol.
I already have a lyre.
Nice.
No, you already have a.
No,
Lute.
no. Look. Yeah.
I thought you played pan flutes.
Pan flute, alright.
I'm not taking that. I'm taking the violin.
Yeah, you guys can take one of those
I
4.
would like to
I
take
have
the
my
lion.
other
Awesome.
ones are lyres.
Alright, princess, let's go.
Okay.
So we are going to be practicing, but it doesn't guarantee
I
that
chose
you
the
want
lyre.
to be perfect. It's lyre
I have
like
it somewhere.
L-Y, not L-I.
Oh, never mind. You can stay, princess.
I have never lied in my life. which might be a lie.
She just created bonfire in her pants.
Oh no, I
And you're
have
all invited.
a little
Liar, liar, pants
I'm
on
glad you're
fire.
all having so much fun with this.
bird
This is
type.
wonderful.
I go back to it.
So you aren't going to necessarily be able to gain a proficiency unless you pass the checks. Okay?
So I get another. Wait, I get another one, right?
It's a
Yeah.
medical condition.
Manage. What? Okay, so
Can I learn specifically
I
the
got it from
DOS
Klein,
loot?
okay?
I'm not fighting you anymore. I can't. I don't want your blood on me.
That's not AIDS.
I don't know
Come on.
what I'm
No,
searching up.
because
It's supposed to be still Bloodborne, isn't it?
Which one do I have to go?
But
I don't know any other instrument.
It's not Bloodborne.
The
Oh.
There's like
pan
a-
flute,
either
Liar,
lyre,
Yeah.
or
syphilis,
lutes, or viol.
I already have a lute.
Yes.
so choose pan flute.
Pan flute, right? Wait, what?
Most
It's just
of
a little
these
flute.
plays are Bloodborne. Well, I guess there's just one.
Axel, what instrument are you choosing?
Very.
No, because
I'm choosing lyre.
Okay, good job, Bixby.
Oh,
Disease
yeah.
versus
Okay, that's
infection.
actually.
Pan.
For sure.
How do
But
I?
you're not
I don't
getting
know.
it yet. You're not
Oh.
getting it as a thing.
I never had
Oh.
use for music.
Well, we're gonna have use later in the school year for it, so we're all gonna try our best.
We're gonna play hot cross buns for a
I
school
mean, it
performance.
sounds.
Basically,
Hot
yes,
cross
princess.
buns.
It sounds
I've actually
like
done that one.
Hot
Cross buns.
not
Hot cross buns.
Just because you're not interested now doesn't mean that it's not a skill that you won't use later on in life.
I doubt that
True.
I'll use this later on in life.
That's like the school
If
bus
I
all
have
over
to.
Yeah.
again.
Bird or pan flute would be good because you're bird pipes. But
By the way, we practiced the minor illusion spell.
I have a.
Okay.
I have.
Okay, can we learn it?
Sorry,
Pipe,
just a
dragon
flute.
chest.
It was
I don't know what that is.
slaves
Drum,
whispering from the
fiddle.
walls
Oh,
to
fiddle.
free us.
What is a fiddle?
That is insane.
I don't remember what fiddle
Just
is.
for
Fiddle.
Can illusion
Is
make a
that an
sound?
instrument?
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's part of
You're
the
like-
4
What'd you
paragraphs.
choose, Axel?
it's like an all musical.
I
you
guess
sound
I'll do
it.
the pan.
Pan flute. All right, so
Oh.
everyone's
Conversion of it.
chosen
Did
an
you
instrument.
choose a lyre
Kendra,
too?
what'd you
Because then
choose?
it looks like a little harp.
Pan flute for Kendra. All right, so here we go. Let's
Pan
see
flute.
your current skill. So everyone, please roll a performance check. If you fail this
Natural
check,
20.
you don't get to continue.
One.
I will give you advantage for the next check.
10.
I got a 21.
Okay, that's a pass.
I got a 21.
16.
Okay, that's a pass. That's a
I'm
pass.
gonna use
9.
That is a fail.
my foretelling and I'm gonna have a
Princess is secretly
16.
sending me to a
Okay.
psych ward.
Yeah.
The voices in my head tell me I need to free the slaves.
Can I force spell?
Or house job.
No, you guys still roll.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yes, of course I'll
I'm gonna
free the
reroll.
slave by
Trying.
That's
help
way
them
too
free
high.
the slaves by winning.
No,
No,
that's
I
gonna
got
get rid of our
17.
word
Okay.
force.
Way too
So
It's all
you
our
guys
effort.
all
My next roll
hear
is a
like
20.
you start playing your different instruments and it sounds generally well, and then there's Glide off in the corner, and he's definitely off key. It looks like he is not paying attention to the instrument, but had a certain redhead across the room.
That's great.
Crazy accurate.
So Glide, you're out of the running. He's gonna be sitting there. Harper walks over and like helps start grabbing at his hands and start showing you where you're supposed to place them. But she goes on above him, like she's like moving your hands, both of them, as she starts talking to the rest of the classroom. Let's see if you guys can perform the song that I have laid out, and she kind of gets different notes to appear using minor illusion into the air.
That's dope as hell.
And so she shows different notes, and so everybody please roll a. We're going to keep doing that because I think they're over there, but they're over here.
Perception.
Persuasion.
No, we're gonna do a sleight of hand.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Remember,
10.
you don't get a roll,
Natural
Oh.
20 for
You
22.
failed.
and you get advantage next turn.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
I
20.
had the
got
advantage
a
this time,
12.
so I got 16.
Okay.
I got a
Perfect.
12.
Does
Does
11
that
That's
work?
12. Let's see. 12 is a pass.
Yeah!
11 is a fail.
Oh my.
Dang, okay.
And Axel?
Dirty 20.
How much?
Dirty 20.
And Axel, you're doing wonderful. And she like keeps up
Everybody
with
listen to
line.
Axel.
And then moves over to Princess and goes, "You were close, but this is not quite how the song. You missed these two notes right here. And so you'll have to work on that. I'll assign extra homework for you.
I'm just playing the refined version.
And it doesn't sound like
Fine.
it, so we'll work on it. Like, we got plenty of time this school year to do this. Alright, and then the last skill check is going to see if you have natural talent with it. So we are going to go back to a performance check.
18 minus 1 is 17.
17.
I had advantage on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and then a 1.
Oh my fucking god.
Hard work. Hard
That's a
work.
pass.
No natural talent, but
That's-
hard work.
That's a fail. That's a pass.
17.
That's a pass.
7.
Axel.
I
Axel.
rolled a 20, but I have a -1.
Axel, you're doing beautifully over there. Good job.
17.
This is the one thing I
And
know
you
for
passed.
about.
So, for those that passed all the checks, you gain proficiency in the instrument that you chose.
Great. I can blow on a flute.
It might come in handy if you're ever like stuck in the woods and need somebody to save you.
Yeah, but then you can also
Instead of
Such
shouting
a
for
fascination,
help,
you need to
blow
learn.
into your
Oh, I think it goes somewhere else.
No.
Stuff like
If you're ever like
gas
stuck in the
station
woods
is
and you
Yeah,
need
you
help,
can
don't
blow
shout
really
for
good
help.
can
I
for
don't
you.
know.
I mean, there's a safety whistle.
How do you
For some quick
Kind of makes sense.
Go
Thank
your
you.
proficiencies.
Yeah, life jacket comes with a little whistle.
That's why we're friends.
I mean, unless you want to attract more monsters to you, then go ahead.
So, he gets paid for it, doesn't need life
For
jacket.
all those that
Stick in the woods.
passed, then you get
Just you play
500
concert.
points.
Oh!
Woohoo!
I know, just one
500.
whistle.
500.
That's his performance.
Katie right in the last second can't get it.
From natural 20 to a 1.
I got the
It's one of my best things too.
All right, you guys move back to the food hall, and this is where in this session we're going to add up points because there's no more points awarded. Both classrooms are done, so we are headed back to the.
I'm at 2,000 points. 2,060 points.
Okay, so
Of course.
first up in the houses. Let's see.
So you keep a track of the house rocket.
I wasn't, but I can.
As long as if we all know, we
So
just
I got
add them up.
1,000 just for myself.
I mean,
Okay,
it was 850 in the
so
last
Robin,
class.
you're first. So Bixby, how much do you get?
I got 1,000.
Someone on our they
200.
got 10
200.
points. I think that was you for pronunciation.
I have 200.
350.
I have 360 now.
Yeah, well, you got 10 points for pronunciation.
Yeah, that's the
And then
350.
now
that
it's
was
500.
Should we be separating like what we get personally versus what the house gets?
Well,
It's the same thing.
unless he says.
No,
What?
he said that it's you don't get the
600
points of your
plus
teammates, but the
five.
You
house
don't get the
does.
points of your teammates. However, the winning house in the session is all your points combined.
Yeah, but like when you're like, okay, Luke, you get or Burgi gets 100
This is
points,
how many
and
points
House Akar gets 350. I add 450, and she adds 350 because she's part of House Akar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I say house, you guys are the
Both.
whole house
Yeah,
is
but you
awarded.
didn't say house specifically.
This was
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many
but we
points I
both
won.
add 350 to our person.
Yes.
You have
So-
600?
If
The
if-
house is awarded
600 plus
350, but really like
Where'd
on
you
an
get the
individual, we
100
got a
points from?
total of 700 because we each got 350.
yes.
The
Okay.
500
And then at the end of this, where you're asking our
plus the
points, it's just the
250
difference of
plus
where I
100
started and where I
plus
ended
Yeah.
personally.
Yes.
So house awarded 350, but both since we have two,
Oh, no,
we're
that's
all
not
700 gets
I
added
think
to
it
the total.
was
Okay.
House Drage. Let's see what you got.
from one of the
Princess.
spells I got. No, that was, it was from earlier in the class.
All right,
Well,
Axel.
Or 500.
Because I got you for
Yeah. Because I got the 100 for.
I'm
I got
really
you 500 for the first class.
Yeah, I got 500 plus 100 for the
I calculated
one
it.
of the other spells that we were learning.
I have
Really?
I know.
Alright.
That's just
Yeah,
like,
like,
I'm not stressing.
Yeah.
2360,
It
but
was for one of the spells where you were
she
learning
got
it.
a
Why they
150
found
extra
out
points
all
that I
the
don't know what came from.
How much
It
you
was
get?
from the second
Yeah.
spell
Okay,
that we
I
learned
have
in
too
the
many
second
voices
class.
going on right now.
Ah!
So, Phil,
She said,
350 and then
well,
how much did Axel get?
oh, it's just 500.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Yuki.
I got
That's what you said, 500 points for.
1,100.
Okay.
More points than I got. Jeez.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's an interesting system.
That's better.
Good, good.
1,100.
Yeah, I need to. I need to roll my dice better.
Plus you got a 10 point.
I know,
All right.
I know.
Ekar.
I got 950. And I think
She got 450.
yeah.
I
I
That's
get
why I
more
broke
points
into
for
the
it
notes.
than
Yeah.
everyone else. That's weird. That's not normal. That's not normal for me.
Because we both got 100 personally, and then the 350, and then I just got the 500.
well, then she got 250 for answering. Like one of the she got highest on one of the things.
Oh
So who's in the lead now?
We're getting there.
Like this, because then it looks like hips, and then eyes, and then it starts talking.
What does it say to you?
It says, "Kill Hunter."
I thought the slaves thing was bad.
The amorphous blob says "Kill Hunter." It says Princess is
You
a cheater.
switch spots, but
She's never cheated in her life. Today.
Princess is a saboteur. That should be.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
It's okay, just take a look at the food she eats.
Huh?
So just take a look at the food she eats then.
oh yeah, that one time.
She doesn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Like, to her, it's just yum. It's delicious.
Yeah. Everybody else knows what she's eating though and snickering.
Something that
That's why if you ever ask Klein to kiss you, he's gonna be
Sorry.
like,
How many you got? 9? What? Sorry.
950.
950 plus 400 you said?
she had 450.
Yeah.
I'm the only satyr there, and that's sad. I don't know where my family are.
In the woods?
Didn't you kill them in your backstory?
I didn't kill them!
You
That's what a psychic.
you
Oh,
wrote
wait.
them as dead.
Oh yeah, because I was the only one left that I know
Yeah.
of. That I know of.
That was your choice.
I said that I know of.
So you killed him.
So you killed
Dexter
them.
the Satyr.
You wrote down their story as dead.
I didn't say we were going extinct.
Yuki didn't
I
kill
said
him.
that I know
You
of.
killed
I
him.
don't know any other
Personally.
tribe or whatever.
You wrote them down as dead.
Princess is actually kind of nice compared to John.
I have all my. That's a little far.
You wrote her, so you're the bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm living out my evil fantasy here.
I'm the dim one.
I'm friends with the evil friend.
He's just telling us that he's been trying mushrooms lately, and apparently it's going really well.
Okay.
This is how you tell us you're microdosing?
Alright, let's see how many points we got, people.
In last place by a spread of 80-ish points is House Akar at 4,910. Just ahead of House Akar is House Campcat at 4,997 points.
Ooh.
In second place right now is House Robin at 5,668
Whoa.
points. And thanks to a lot of good wins on Yuki's part, I think
Yay!
Let's go,
is
Yuki.
the first place is now House Drage at 6,100 points.
Yeah!
Let's go, Yuki, carrying the team. That makes up for last combat that we had.
Yes, yes, because I did better in music class.
Oh yeah.
So this is now freedom to explore the islands. However, we have a slight detour as Burgi will at some point here have to go meet with.
I have a meeting
Aasimar.
Yeah, you
with
have
Miss Magi. Miss Maggie.
All right.
He in trouble.
He's in trouble.
He in trouble.
Where does the party want to
No,
go?
my people are in trouble.
What? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do explore.
Minor illusion.
Do we see where Jensen is going?
She looks like she's sitting and doing work in the food hall.
You're not
Is that
staying here
Princess that
doing
did the
work.
first
We're
one?
going out and exploring.
Which
We haven't
one?
done that
The
yet.
voice of like slaves down there.
Where should we go then?
Because he didn't say anything, so
We
I thought
heard
he
some
was
people are
literally
gonna
the
go
DM,
swimming.
like, doing it. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
How
go to
did
the
you
beach.
react to this?
That's
We'll go to
that's
the
the
beach.
point.
Let's
Yeah.
go away.
Huh?
Let's go get away.
Yeah.
She's in the song.
Beach?
Yeah.
Who's going to the beach?
Can I get some
Not
cake
Burgi.
from the hall real quick?
What?
Can I get some cake from the hall?
Yuki, Axel?
What are the options? There's
I'm going back to my room.
I'm going. What's her name again? Gliss. I'm going with Gliss
Okay.
to the beach.
what's Klein doing?
Beach?
Klein's going to the beach? I'll follow Klein.
We
I
are
wanna
like
stand
we're
next to
talking to each
Klein
other,
because
right?
He was probably with us as we were heading down there and just stand next to him and chit chat about everything.
Klein?
Wait, how many points did Klein get?
It's averaged. So,
Oh.
this is how it works. You guys earn points, and your missing players add your average points to that. So,
Do you do that twice for a car?
I do that twice for a car. Versus like Drage and Ravin, you only get one average points added onto your total for the session.
And I brought the average.
So, for example, Drage and Ravin, if you both scored a total of 1,000 between you as 3 players, you would come out with 1250 at the end of the session because of the one missing NPC that you have. Assume that the NPCs input a little bit of point making. That's how Akar is closing the gap between Campcat, and Campcat is keeping up with you because Campcat is averaged between your total points scored as the other 3 houses.
Didn't understand, but okay.
Math, statistics.
Yeah, still don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys head down to the beach, for those that are making their way, please roll an investigation.
Oh, I like this.
Burgi, I need you to make an insight check.
I'm reading and watching at the same time.
Don't worry, I got your back.
11.
The tower is very confusing for you. You don't know where you need to go
14.
to find the
I
High
got
Lady.
14.
Do I see anybody?
You see some of the teachers milling around the food hall.
Teacher.
Higglesworth starts shuffling
Higgy.
over. It's not Higgy, son, but I know that's what you like to call me.
I'm,
What's up?
I'm looking for Miss Maggie.
Oh yeah, top of the tower. Lots of steps.
Keep going up.
Yep, and you'll run into a door.
There's a lot of doors I see when I go up.
Yeah, but this one is closed. Knock on it.
Aren't the house doors closed?
They are, yes. But that's the
That's
different
in the
tower.
other
That's
tower.
Nordstrom.
Oh,
That's where.
that's right.
That's the couch tower where you like to sleep. That's
Yes.
the bed tower. That's where the beds are. And that's,
Okay.
That's where you meet your friends.
So I just go up,
Just up,
close
All
door.
the way up.
straight up, all the way to the top.
Thanks, Mr.
All
Higgy.
the way to the top.
Higglesworth. And he sighs and like starts shuffling towards his classroom. Okay. Investigations.
14.
Natural 1, which is impressive because as a halfling, I can
14.
re-roll that ones.
Did you roll it
I
twice?
rolled 2 nat 1s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
23.
14.
You meant to see me.
How-
23.
I'm not investigating.
As you get to the beach,
Only thing I'm investigating is Klein right now.
it is very, very windy. You are so distracted.
With Klein.
No, you're so distracted because Bixby is talking with Klein the whole trip that you don't notice anything.
What is wrong with you?
You're very insightful in
I don't
this,
get to talk to
and
them that often.
so
Sure.
as you guys get to the beach, one, it's very
No, if
windy.
I was really gonna poach
It's-
somebody, no.
I love how we all decided to go to the beach except for him. Like he has the meeting.
It's pebbly, and there's not a lot of places to sit down, but it seems like Klein, Glide, all of them have kind of a spot. There's a small sandbar that they're able to get to. As you walk down here, you see the ports kind of northeast to the direction that you're facing, and it's got a wind because it's kind of a cove and you're kind of going out the peninsula. It takes you a good 40 minutes to get down this way. Island's not huge, but it does take some walking, and it's a fairly overcast day, but warm enough for you to be out and about. And Glide kind of waves to you to all jump in the ocean with them, and he starts swimming on his back out in the sea.
Glide or Bliss?
What was that?
Oh, sorry, Bliss.
Glide's like, I ain't calling anybody.
I was wondering why he was looking at me like, what? So Bliss is out in the water and is inviting you all to come out.
I don't know how to swim.
You just float, man.
I have hoofs.
You can still float.
I don't know how to do that either.
You just lie on your back and let the waves take you. Let nature take you down its path, man.
Is Klein swimming?
Klein is still talking with Bixby.
Okay. I'm definitely like next to them.
Okay, yeah.
Giving Bixby the stink eye.
So how do you know Esmeralda?
Well, she started out as just traveling through our town, and then she my aunt and uncle are professors at a smaller college.
Oh.
That's not necessarily as magic focused.
Prestigious, yes.
Yeah, and I guess they were a little concerned about how to teach me properly because I demonstrated magic young.
Okay.
And they did not know how to handle that. And so they wrote to the only person that they knew that knew how to teach magic. And she came out and she just liked the town so much that when she's not here at the school, she just hangs out there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. What happened to your parents? If that's not too...
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
They're scholars, and they were researching something, and they haven't come back. And we don't know if they died on expedition, or lost to another realm, or the multitude of many things that I guess could happen.
R.I.P.
When's the last time you seen them?
I'm just like putting my hoofs in the water.
Let's see, I'm 14 now. They went out when I was 7.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a long time. I didn't really think about it because they were all they have always been traveling. They go, they research things, they bring things back, and so I was always with my auntie and uncle when they're out. And then one day they just didn't come back, but I guess I didn't realize that.
Okay.
It was weird.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. This has got a small underwater temple.
What?
Yeah, there's a little temple down here. and here you go. Here's a bottle of water breathing. You might need that to get down there.
Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I've been working on it.
I really
That's
want
so
to
impressive.
swim,
Thank
but
you
I don't
so
know how
much.
to
Yeah.
swim. How do I swim?
Oh, yeah, I brought enough for everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
so thoughtful, Klein.
certainly. Yeah.
I knew you were
How
thinking
do I
of me.
swim?
As you're walking down,
Yeah.
because of your high investigation check, you do notice not at the docks here, not at the docks here, and not at the beach that you're walking on, but along the pathway, you do notice that there is a caved, portion of the beach. Obviously, looks like it holds some water and would need some swimming to get into, but it is a large open mouth cave.
Is the temple further this way, Clyde, or is it towards that pretty cool looking cave over there?
Oh, I didn't even see the cave.
I think if we have this potion, I mean, let's definitely look at what Bliss has because that's pretty freaking cool too.
Yeah.
But that cave might have something cool inside of it.
Well,
Okay.
What?
There's a cave right over, there.
Oh.
Ah,
I didn't see that before.
I know.
You're
That's-
so.
I
observant.
don't focus well on one thing, but I can focus well on lots of things at once.
That is actually
That's
pretty
a
cool. I want
good
to go in
trait
that
to
cave.
have.
Sometimes.
Wonder what's in that cave.
But sometimes I miss the very obvious right in front of me.
Bliss then splashes Yuki in the water and goes, "Come on, guys, we got to get going."
Okay.
I'm full of water now.
Did Did Klein get you all the potions?
Yes.
Sweet. You just pop that, and even if you can't swim, you can sink and
Yeah.
just walk on in.
Okay. Hey, Glass, have you been in that cave?
No, I haven't explored over there.
We should eventually. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I drink
Your
the
hair is
potion.
glorious.
I drink the potion.
Uh,
Start walking
Burgi,
in.
you make your way up to the top of the tower.
Okay, this one's gonna go in the garbage can.
Come on in, Burgi.
Hello, Miss Magi.
So-
Hello, Miss Maggie.
Tell me more about these voices.
I was in the food hall eating food, and then a dark voice whispered in my ear and said that they're slaves of my people beneath the tower, and that I'm supposed to help House Drage win, and then the slaves are free. But my friends keep telling me there's not, and the other teacher said that there's not. But then I could hear them yelling when we were playing instruments.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look at your mind?
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. She grabs either side of your head, and you see some lights in your peripheral. And then she leans down and like proffers her hand for your I keep trying to call it sponge in my head, but your mushy friend to like hop over to her hand. And she walks over and like starts whispering to it. And it kind of looks up, nods, and then she puts it back on your shoulder. And she goes, Burgi, I think if you need help deciphering some of these things, that it'd be wise to call upon the counsel of some of your eldest friends, and Mushy here would happily help sort you out. I think that if you help and keep an open ear to what she or they or he has to say, that you'll find you can navigate through pranks or otherwise that may or may not happen from the truth that may or may not happen.
Mushrooms always lead the way.
They do. And I think Mushy agrees with me that this is just a prank from one of the other students. That these voices were casted by a spell, not unlike how you cast different mushroom magic.
Yes.
It's not a spell.
But, so, you feel like you understand better now?
Yes.
Okay.
We play pranks and we make jokes about slaves to make friends.
Yes. We will go with that for now. But I want you to understand that Mushy will help give you some clairvoyance in this.
All right. Mushy, lead the way.
Yep. And he like dances on you and like he's like and like points down the stairs with a little like
Yeah.
nubjule that he has.
And I do a similar dance. And then I start walking away.
Good. Oh,
Thanks, Miss Maggie.
Burgi.
Yes.
When you have a second, can you deliver this letter to Jinsetta?
Of course. She owes me mushrooms.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Maybe this is my own perception check that I might have noticed and might not have. Whenever we practice the cantrips, does like Settle seem to like care?
She does.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
She
She's
tries?
probably the most studious other than some of the house robins.
And she like casts them well?
Yes. She casts them very well.
Is there a reason that she likes the sword more than the magic?
I can tell you a little bit about Jinsetta, but you'll have to ask more about her in your own time.
Okay.
She was
I think Burgi might have
She
more
walked-
chance than you do right now.
out of the ocean when she was 9 years old.
Was she washed up on the shore?
Not washed up, walked out.
Oh.
Yes. When she walked out, she had this sword with her and no memories. Do you ever remember a time that you had no memories?
That's a dumb question.
Remember the things you don't remember?
I think so. I remember mushrooms
Yes.
for a long time.
Very good. You ever woken up from sleeping a long time.
Sometimes I wake up from dreams and I forget where I fell asleep.
Yes, it's like that for her, but her whole childhood. So when she was a little kid, she does not remember where she came from. We've had her because of the sword and what's inscribed on the sword. It's a message of some sorts to us mages, and it prescribes a certain amount of care for her learning not only arcanic styles but martial styles as well.
Okay.
So she likes both. Very sharp mind.
Well, I'll go deliver the letter then.
And you see her like whisper, not whisper, she walks over to a white raven that's in her windowsill, and she talks to it, and Raven takes off. If you want to roll insight or perception about that, you can.
Sure. I would.
Rolled a 13 for insight.
Okay. She told the raven to inform Jinsetta to have mushrooms on hand.
Oh, nice.
So, is there anything else I can do for you, Dirty?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go tell my friends that they're slaves.
Okay. Very good. And back to the beach. Everybody's in the water, having a good time. You guys make your way down towards walking or swimming through the water, down towards a kind of an ancient, it looks like Roman columns that have collapsed. It looks like it might have been a town a long, long time ago, but the ocean just collapsed part of the earth and moved it into this particular spot. And as you're swimming around, you guys can roll investigation if you want to.
Is it?
Investigation, you say?
So I keep forgetting I have the lucky feat because of my wayfarer
12.
class.
You're a wayfarer? Yeah. Isn't it like a city traveler?
No, it's just a fart. It's just a traveler.
25.
I think you have like advantage.
How do you get
move
those
through
high
towns
rolls?
faster.
Well, I have a plus 6
No,
and
they
I rolled
changed
a
it, Manu,
19.
in the new D&D where
I have
there's
a
a feat
plus
associated
0.
with each
That's-
class.
that's
Rather than you
what
get
would
like a
help.
weird ability, a niche ability that you might use or might not, now you get like a feat.
10.
So wayfarers get
16
feet.
buys that are
25.
To keep forgetting about.
And actually, what did you roll? You got a 20 something.
23.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I got a 12.
Yeah. So as you're swimming through, there's not a lot here, but the 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You uncover and you find an unidentified. It's shiny, but it's got a rune on it. Rock. Do you take it?
Yeah. Put it in my pouch.
That's kind of the Gliss like swims around and is just kind of twirling around in the ocean and kind of showing off swimming actually, and it's just showing you part
How
of
you
what it's like to
do
be.
that?
It's part of my nature.
He's merfolk.
Well, I
Or
knew
they're
that, but like,
Not all classmates are with you at this time. Obviously, some are studying, some are whatnot. But the night comes, it's dark, and you guys start getting to go. Meanwhile, outside of Burgi and the Oceanic crew, Matrim walks up to House Drage and knocks on the door. No, you're in there.
what to you?
I'm just decompressing.
No, you're in there.
Yes.
You gonna open the door?
Who's at the door?
It's Matrim.
Who?
Matrim. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Sweet. He like pushes past you and comes inside. And then like goes to sit on like one of the couches or seating arrangements. So, what's your deal?
Just a lot of bad rolls.
Bad rolls. Well, you know, I know math can be hard and semantics and spells.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was really asking. Was like, what's your story? Like, where do you come from, man?
Where do I come from?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
just a small fishing town.
Oh yeah? You do a lot of fishing?
Most of the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What types?
What types?
Yeah.
Usually the ones that you eat, but
Is that your livelihood? Like, you just a
that's
fisherman?
what I did, yeah.
Okay. Like, okay. Sounds sweet. So, like, do you hate your classmates?
Hates, no, not quite yet.
No? Not quite yet? Oh, well. I mean, they are Drage.
Two of them.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, you're in it as well.
my family wasn't like only House Drage or only this or only that.
Mix and match. And
Sure,
No.
if they even went.
So are you coming to the party?
What party?
There's a party coming up. Klein hasn't told you?
No.
I forgot.
I think you should.
I know.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be to
Despair
go to
over
a party
here.
you don't know about.
Well, I'm inviting you now. I'm one of the co-leaders.
Yeah, what's gonna be at this party?
Oh, certain amounts of unidentified liquids, mushrooms, foods,
And you're like walking past. No, I'm kidding.
fires, fireworks. Hopefully not too many creatures. Sometimes we have to get rid of the giant spiders, but
When is this party?
it's happening next week.
I might be able to show up to it.
Yeah, I think that it would be quite fun.
Have you been to one of these parties?
Oh hell, throw 'em, yeah.
Isn't he your first year also?
It's a very good question.
How long have you been here?
2 years.
Oh,
It didn't
2
pass.
years. And how many parties have you thrown?
Well, I've been to some of the older classmates ones, but
Oh, I thought they were in a different time
Oh, so there are
They're
multiple
supposed to be in a
different parties?
dimension, yeah.
there's different parties. Yeah, I mean,
My brain is breaking right now.
some happen at different times.
What are the older ones like?
Well, let's just say you chest your constitution about being the last man standing.
Oh, that sounds.
That's why you got held back 2 years.
Yeah, he did not pass because all he did was check his constitution.
Sounds like a lot of measuring.
Well, I mean, measure of a man, right?
I mean, I guess if that's
like
what you call a man.
8/16,
Failure?
It all depends, I guess.
No. Well, I just wanted to check on you because I saw you wander up in the tower, didn't go to the beach and stuff, and it's like, well, what's up with that dude?
There was nothing at the beach that said, "Oh, you must go."
Okay, yeah. Well, let me put a little bug in your ear too. At the far end of the beaches, like further than wherever Kliss would have taken them, there's a pretty good fishing spot there that I think you should check out.
I'm in.
Okay.
Didn't really pack anything for that, but I'm sure I can find something here.
Just go talk to Hubbard. He's got all sorts of supplies.
I'm getting good rolls with
Hubbard?
those dice.
Yeah. Hubbard's the training grounds.
Pilfered my dice.
No, it was over here.
But yeah,
You just
so
didn't notice.
if you need a fishing rod, that's where you can go. And there's definitely some special fish there.
Special fish.
Yeah.
Code for weed. I see you, weed.
And you said the end of the beaches?
End of the beaches, tail of the peninsula.
Okay.
Anywho, I just want to see you at the party and see you have a good time this year. And I see the loners and have to say hi. But alright, I'm gonna get back to House Camp Cat. You
Nice.
Drage, keep living it up.
Party hard.
No, I'm kidding.
Heads out. You guys make it back to the Nordstrom Tower.
When we have a moment, I would like to identify this rock.
Yeah, I was hoping you would.
Oh, you got a rock.
We're gonna start at the top. Later tonight, you spend the ritual amount of time casting it, and
Yeah.
you found a luck stone.
Oh,
That's
that's a nifty little.
Akar, anything you want to do social action wise?
I need to deliver a letter.
Oh,
Can you just get
a letter for
What?
who? This is Eleanor.
Huh?
This is Eleanor.
To. I always forget her name.
Jinsetta.
Jinsetta. I need to deliver a letter to Jinsetta.
Oh, okay. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, do I have time to go there real quick?
It's not 10 yet, but yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me where it's at, just in case I totally forgot it?
Next floor down.
Oh, perfect. Ginny.
You see Matrim walking in, and he opens the door. Oh, yeah, she's right inside. Come on in.
Hello,
Is it
Ginny.
Fergie?
Yes,
Okay.
Burgi.
Oh, but Burgi.
Burgi.
So, not Fergie.
No,
Okay. Alright.
Burgi.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Jinsetta's right on the side.
Burgi.
Crazy.
Do you need a drink of any sort, Burgi? What do you like?
I like.
You don't have to say yes, Jinsetta says.
Sometimes you can infuse mushrooms into like a coffee or tea.
Oh, mycelium drinks. Yeah.
Yes,
Gotcha.
they
Goes
give
over,
good
starts-
energy.
Starts working on it.
Oh, thank you. Ginny, I have a letter for you.
Oh, yeah. And I have a bag of mushrooms.
Oh my goodness, you brought them. Thank you. I knew you would.
This acts as 10 good berries for you.
Ginny, you're my favorite.
Aw,
Don't tell
thank
the
you.
others.
She pats you on the head.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell Glenn.
Can I tell you a secret, Ginny?
Sure.
I think Clyde likes you.
Oh. You think, or
I don't know.
you don't know? Okay. Is it rumors from other people? Because I feel like you're susceptible to rumors.
No. He just looks at you a lot.
Oh.
He's like how I look at mushrooms, and that's why I think he likes you. Because
Oh.
I like mushrooms, and I look at them a lot, and I think about them a lot, and I talk about them a lot. And he looks at you a lot, and talks about you a lot.
Okay.
Getting ratted out by Burgi.
I have some questions about that, but I don't know if this is like the time and place. But like, you're not in love with mushrooms, are you? Like,
No, they are like my best friend.
oh, they're like your best friend, but not like in a,
Gnome.
you know.
Friend zone.
He
like,
could just be
Burgi.
me and mushrooms forever.
Okay. All right.
He's friend zone.
Cool. Well, I hope these mushrooms do well for you, and then Matrim comes over and has one of the.
Yeah,
Just
the
the
Brazilian
one,
yeah,
whatever. It's like
This
coffee, but it's
Yeah,
yeah.
this is delicious.
Yeah.
They're my co-host.
Give you a little boost in energy right there, and hopefully won't keep you up too late tonight. But
Oh no, I can fall asleep on command.
10 extra temporary hit points
I had to
that roll into tomorrow
Nice.
or next session.
Anywho,
Anytime you want to come down to Camp Cat, we got the stuffs.
okay. Well, next time I come down, I might be asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, have you heard about the party happening? Yeah.
Is
Next
this
week?
the one with or without the slaves?
Without the slaves.
Ah,
Totally, man. Yeah.
I got you.
If you want to be there, we'll have some more of this drink if this is what you like to take in.
This is pretty good stuff.
Okay. All right. Sweet. I'll have a good one. Bye, Burgi.
Goodbye.
How's Druggy? You see Matrim leave, and as he starts hustling down the stairs, and your door closes right before you get to it, and you open up, and it's just obviously somebody was inside. It was Matrim that was inside, and the only other person that's inside right now is Axel.
How much were you about to call me Ritz?
No. There's a pause for dramatic.
Yeah.
Are you and the enemy becoming friends now?
The enemy?
Yeah, it's House Drage versus everyone else.
Oh. Where were you again?
Is that the beach with
And
my
Everyone
boy
else?
Klein.
Everyone else?
You
Doing
was about to say boyfriend.
reconnaissance.
Everyone else?
Yeah,
Reconnaissance.
doing reconnaissance.
Yeah. What did you
Reconnaissance.
reconnaissance? What did you reconnaissance?
Yeah, like,
Reconnaissance.
Princess,
Besides
you called me your boyfriend earlier today. Is that true?
That was a front, unless if you wanted to be true, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, it sounds alright.
Perfect.
Okay.
I guess we kiss now.
Oh, I thought it was hold hands first.
Hey, do you know what's happening?
I can do that.
Okay. He like
What is going on
walks
over
up
I
to
don't
you
know,
and
you
like
have to go ask.
very
there?
awkwardly like
What?
Sorry, I'm
like a dangerous animal like holds out his hand.
I take your hand and do a nice gentle caress and stroke the top side.
He looks petrified to both Yuki and Axel.
Don't worry, this will be fine for some of us.
Yeah, I did not think you were around here, guys.
I'll catch you at the speed of what you gotta know.
Alright.
Wow.
Sounds good.
I mouth over to Clyde. You good?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Good for you.
Have you ever slept in Peruvian 3000?
Yeah.
That's quite the move. I still got my own
That's
bed.
what I know.
We'll work on that.
You want to come with Axel?
I don't go anywhere near that.
That's why I'm leaving it.
I'm gonna stay in my own bed.
Mine's over
That's my boyfriend you're talking about right there.
here. You have no clue what I'm saying.
You would know Clyde's an idiot.
Hey Axel.
Yeah.
She's like awkward at home. You know there's a party, right?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Okay, alright. Well, Princess and I are gonna go
Together.
to talk about this relationship.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't tell her about where you're from.
You might need a +1 because I already found mine.
No. Even better.
Alright. How's Robin?
Look at what I found in the ocean. It's a lockstone.
Is it? I have one of those.
What? That's so cool.
You want? Just keep.
She takes yours.
I think it's under 200.
I got it under real quick. Kendra, did you enjoy the
Mine
water?
looks like a cat
Perfect.
with orange eyes.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was fun.
This is the first time I've seen you put your book down for a bit.
I know.
I'm proud of you.
Do you leave it on the shore or did it get wet?
Well, I put it on the shore.
Nice one.
Good call.
Did you like classes today?
I did. I learned so much. Oh, I learned how to play the lyre. You want to hear me?
I heard it earlier.
Okay.
Well, come class with us.
You want to hear
It's
mine?
true, but
My
I
lead?
wanted to know if you wanted to hear another performance.
I don't
You stay silent.
Yes, you can't. No, I don't. That's good because I don't have one anyway.
Lied.
Did you add it to your inventory?
Do you like Jinsetta?
Yeah.
Have you talked to her?
I talked to her today.
Have you asked her questions?
Today.
Very good.
Thanks, Tom.
I
You're welcome.
would be a little concerned if Tom knows that everybody knows.
I like everyone.
Yeah, but do you like us all the way you like Jinsetta?
No way.
No way. Hell no.
I'm just saying,
You guys are all special in your own way. And
Yeah.
she's special in a different way.
in a better way. We
Like,
get
you're
it.
really good at focusing on a lot of things.
You're good at focusing on one thing, Jinsetta.
I'm good at focusing on a lot of things, but prioritizing one thing.
Yeah.
With that, everybody can make a perception check.
Oh.
I only perceive see Tom's face.
15.
Natural one.
Lots of those.
24.
4?
24.
24.
17.
14.
14. Axel.
Cat looks like he's a +1 to all your checks.
She's gonna put it in.
What did you want? Perception.
Is this like for later in the cat?
I know.
What's
I
that?
was like, no.
Is this like
19. 19. Okay, anybody above a 16? Who's my above 16 players? Okay. You guys are all woken up by a noise. Top of, you can see out your windows actually. So you go to the windows and you look out and there's flashing and sounds going from the top of the Hellsing Tower. Obviously, Burgi, having been to the top, you know whose room it is. There's big crashes and kabooms, and you actually see there is some storm clouds out, but no lightning strikes per se that hit down, but you see some that hit out and up from the top of the tower.
I'm gonna run downstairs.
Okay.
Sneak downstairs.
Can I
to the room below me.
hear Burgi?
Go ahead and roll stealth.
What Jinsetto?
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
I'm trying to sneak down and see if Jimmy's in there.
You run past the other rooms pretty stealthily, and you get to Camp Cat, and I want a sleight of hand.
Oh, I included that, but not if I roll a 7. 15.
Okay, you knock perfectly on the door, and it's Matrim that opens.
Who? Oh, not here.
Oh, what's up, Burgi?
Hey, is Jimmy in here?
No, she's out training right now.
There's something going on upstairs, and I think she should see it.
Up here right now?
Like at the top of the tower.
Oh, the Hellsing Tower.
Can you? Do you have a way to message her?
No, but I can take you with to the training grounds.
Okay, let's go. I think she should see it.
And he's like, grabs his scarf and his cloak, puts on his hat crumpledly, and starts walking with his quarterstaff. Takes you out, Clyde.
Did I hear him go down?
You didn't hear him go down.
I'm gonna talk to Tom real quick and ask him what's at the top of the tower before waking him up.
That's the Archmagi's room.
Oh, does she usually do that?
I do not know.
What's up?
There's the Archmagi is casting lightning in the sky. Tom, why is she casting lightning at the sky?
She's all classes, but none, so her reasons are her own.
What do you want us to do? Do we need to worry about it? Do we need to go see?
I don't know.
Wait.
I was just gonna wake you guys up if you guys knew.
Okay.
It seems important, but
It does.
it also seems like unlike
Should we ask somebody who's been here longer?
like Tom.
Tom hasn't been here longer. He's
Back
the
to
same.
Tom.
He's the same year as us.
Who's been here longer?
Well, Klein's been here 2 years. No, wait.
Matrim.
Never
Actually,
mind.
been here 2 years
Yeah, and then Jinsetta's been here since she was a baby.
since you. I don't know that. Never mind.
Huh?
I was gonna say walked out of the ocean. But I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
that
we
part.
don't know that part. So, I mean, we could sneak down to their room and see if they know anything.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, like you needed a lot of talking into that one.
Let's go, Kendra.
Okay.
Stealth checks.
You guys are getting
We're
caught.
sneaking out.
Wait, Alder's gonna be going to do that?
Well, you guys didn't. You guys slept
Natural
early.
20 for 24.
No one in our house woke up.
You guys start not running, but crouching, getting down,
Giggling.
and as you see Matrim and Burgi leave the building.
Burgi was up yesterday too, remember?
Burgi
I
doesn't
lost
sleep.
all my room.
But he does sleep. But we saw him like up and out.
Burgi's sleeping right now.
Remember? So we
Eleanor
should follow
doesn't
Burgi because he'll probably know what's going on.
He seems like he. Does that mean Eleanor's there too?
No.
Because she doesn't. Okay.
Eleanor would go. Okay.
Yeah.
We follow Burgi and
He definitely needs help. Eleanor's not there.
Eleanor is too focused on trying to sleep.
Yeah. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
So we follow them.
Okay. As you make your way to the training grounds, you guys see that that Hubbard's hut is lit up, and
Where's that?
basically, you see, as you get there, you would expect some sort of clashing or something like that. And as you approach, Hubbard is asleep. His hut's kind of like an open tent hut type thing. Like, he doesn't have a door on it. He sleeps with the open atmosphere most of the year, and he is asleep right now. Nobody is at the training yard as you approach.
Isn't she supposed to be here?
Yeah, this is where I assumed she always went.
Is she
Why are
lie?
we
Does she
here?
lie about it? Does she not come here?
I don't know, man. I thought this is where she told
Should
Camcat
we
she
ask
goes.
the teacher if
I would not mess with Hubbard. It'd be like poking a giant mushroom bear right now, dude.
Oh, the
So-
big mushrooms, so you would let them sleep.
Yeah, you let them sleep. If they get a little bit grouchy, it will come
But
up.
also, they're really fun to sleep next to because they're really warm.
I wouldn't sleep next to Hubbard.
Oh, okay. But if you're
I don't-
really, really quiet and careful, then they don't wake up, and then you just get to absorb the warmth.
Yeah, you can certainly try that.
No,
if
I
you
need
want.
to find Jenny.
Okay,
I think
I don't
her
know where
friend is in
Jenny's at.
trouble.
and go ahead and roll perception, Burgi.
It's 18.
Okay, you notice Kendra and Glide coming up.
Wait, you're super sneaky. I'm orange.
Your girlfriend's not here.
My girlfriend.
Jenny.
I told you everybody knows. Why are we here?
I'm looking for Jenny. Why are you here?
We were looking for Jinsetta or Madron because something's going on at the top of the tower.
Oh yeah, I think the Magi's in trouble.
So maybe we should go there?
Well, I was gonna bring Jenny because she seems like she would be able to help more than anybody, and also they're like best friends. They are like Miss Maggie and Jeannie are like best friends, and they both have red hair to show that they are best friends.
Oh, that's why.
I mean, my hair's
So,
red.
but maybe
Dude,
if
every
she's not in the room,
student that is out of bed right now, please roll a stealth check,
Uh-oh.
including you, Axel.
What? He's in bed. I hope.
Oh god.
12.
Okay,
I had 15.
7.
19.
okay,
13.
okay.
Axel.
What'd you roll?
I got 15.
All of a sudden, standing behind you, you hear a click of a cane. And what are you doing up past your bedtime?
Is that hubby?
Hey,
Hubby?
Higgy.
Is your
Yeah.
hubby?
Higgy. Ah, we're looking for Jenny because I think her friend Miss Maggie is in trouble. And I point up at the lightning shooting off the top of the tower.
Don't concern yourself with what's going on up there. It is simply nothing that students need to worry about, and I can assure you Miss Maggie is plenty fine. However, I believe next round that we have in the classroom, I'm going to have to assign some extra homework. Please get back to your rooms immediately.
Okay. Do you know if Miss Ginny is okay?
Ginsetta is always and will always be okay on this island.
Okay.
That's unconvincing.
For the students caught, it is half points.
How do we know if we were caught?
You were caught. We're all caught.
You're
Get a
right
20.
there.
Huh? Oh, if you didn't get a 20.
Yep.
20?
Mm-hmm.
We're all
Oh
caught.
my god.
But I will allow you to roll a
Half
free
points
perception
what?
check. Half points next session.
It's not good. I rolled an 11.
I rolled the 7.
23.
What do you want?
Perception?
I may not
You can see he's easily
I got 12.
bribable. Yeah.
The question
It's
pops
insight.
into your brain, what is Professor Higglesworth doing out here headed towards Hubbard's house?
Red man.
For real.
And because of that, you see different portions of one, your perception check allows you to see that he was actually headed back towards the tower, so he was passing by the training grounds when he noticed you, which means passing by the training yard, the only direction that he could have come from to meet up with you guys is from the Forbidden Woods.
I thought the teachers don't go in the Forbidden Woods.
Exactly.
Call him out.
But I wouldn't know that because I didn't see it. Only you saw it.
Blackmail it. Blackmail. It's gonna work out so well for you.
You want me to do that? Blackmailer?
We're. Yeah, I guess we should go back.
He like looks at you and knowingly like walks up to you and like puts his hand on your shoulder. It's like, yeah, it's about time to.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna wrap up the session.
Yippee.
All right, everyone, we should catch you Grass of the Starved. Is it on next week?
Yes.
All right, we will see you for another episode of Grass of the Starved. So we get going.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Thank you
Happy
for
Pride Month!
Yeah. Thank you for catching another episode, and we will catch you the rest of the month of June. See you next week.
Bye!
Bye.